What up, what up? I was trying to do like the stroke filter thing on my OBS, but I could not get it to work for the life of me. So, that's fine. That's just fine, I guess. Whatever. Another day strokeless. I was like contemplating whether I would like get instantly banned for naming my stream violence, but I think it's fine. Yeah, I don't know. I installed the plugin. It seems to be correct and everything, but it's just not working. So I'm not sure if it has something to do with my sauce. My sauce. But it is what it is, I guess. What can you do? Alright, it seems my Wi-Fi is being nice and good. Let me just... My sus. Yeah, I have to do window capture for this, by the way. But let's watch the opening scene together. This is peak game. Oh, we got the little guy. I wonder if it works on that. Maybe I should test it. Yeah, I haven't seen this yet. Oh wait, you know what? It would probably be nice with the audio. Just a nice touch. 51 people? Sheesh. Child sounds. I have to do window capture, so I'm gonna have to resize it onto this. That's fine. It reminds me of Mystery of the Druids. Your favorite game, Mystery of the Druids, so true. Thank you, Gilbert Austin. Thank you, Chad Woyoyizik. I gotta play all these games while I'm still small, you know? What if this game gets me banned? I gotta do it when no one knows who I am. God, this is so cool. I know, right? It's like a movie, dude. Might have to move chat over. Let me see. Screw it over just a tiny bit. I feel like I'm watching a Harry Potter movie. What is happening? So true. Me when I wake up as well. I don't know if the volume- I feel like the game might be a little too loud. If I gotta turn it down, let me know. Okay, and now the resolution is gonna change. And I gotta shrink it. I gotta shrink it down. I gotta cut off the top because it says the window. Don't want that. It seems okay? Alright, that's good, that's good. Yay! Violence! What a good- dude, that was kind of heat. That was a heat opening. Alright, let me just move the game over here so I can read chat while I play it because it's windowed. I could play it in full screen, but I couldn't get it to capture, so whatever. I gave up. I gave up on that. Actually, wait, before I do that. Move it over again. Alright. Look at this. So good. Dude, my sensitivity is kind of trash though. It's so slow. There's passwords! Did you see that? Passwords! That's epic. The mattress is speckled with odd stains. Okay. I love this. This feels like something I would make in like Scratch. You know Scratch? That programming thing that you use in school? I used to use that a lot. A handful of faded hardbacks led to the lower shelf. It's like in like Roblox. You know how like Roblox people remake like really insanely good games in Roblox? Scratch was like that back in the day too. I would use it again, to be honest. A reusably watered plastic plant. It's like a more basic version of like game maker engine or whatever it's called. One of your typical wall clocks. It looks cool, like the sun. A 1/48th scale P-47 Thunderbolt with a broken propeller. A recently watered plastic plant. Paper doll by the Mills Brothers sits on the turntable. Epic. What's this? Obviously some fat high school girl left it there. Clarinet, alright. Dresser drawer is unlocked. Let's go. Health indicator. Oh. I have 25 cents. Quarter. A 25-cent piece dated 1952. Chew marks are visible on the end of this ballpoint pen. I like how games like this sort of like... You really learn a lot about the personality. I was like commending this in Kathy Rain as well. I like it when they, you know, show people's personality or like little traits of them through little things, which, I mean, you think that should be like a basic thing and all video games should do that, but it's sometimes it's not the case, you know? As of yet, the future isn't so bright. Even from like the dialogue, you know that this guy's a little bit nihilistic. 7 flannel shirts accompanied with matching blue jeans are hanging neatly in the closet. You peer through a thin layer of dust at your reflection. An empty trash can so clean you could eat from it. Yuck. An official Dust Bowl basketball autograph by GPF. Anything in here? No, he doesn't want to walk that way. A pair of plastic binoculars with the lenses melted to the table. Damn. A photo of a beautiful girl, blonde, about 17 years old. A sexy pinup. So true. Stunning depiction of the Earth made of paper mache. Pendulum-driven cuckoo. Cuckoo? Yeah, cuckoo clock with the cuckoo or the absent. Fine bone china gleams from the mahogany shelves. Hello, Hank.
What?
Who are you?
Leave me alone, Steve, or I'll tell Mom on you.
Question answered. Oh, this is so cool.
Mom's in the kitchen, and if you bug me, I'll call her.
Look, do you know me?
Wish I didn't, 'cause then you wouldn't be my brother, and I'd have your room, and all the presents at Christmas. Though I will soon enough anyway, 'cause you're a lousy rat.
You're my brother?
No duh.
Listen, I don't mean to, bug you, but I can't seem to remember anything. Will you please just tell me who you are?
Mom, Steve is bugging me.
Steve, leave Hank alone right now.
Good. Finally.
God damn. Chill out, Hank. I'm just asking questions. Books or newspapers. Can I collect any of these? Classic brother moment. I can't. Take that with me. Actually, wait, I wanna... No! I do wanna talk to Mom! Mom! Can I, like, look at the newspaper? On health indicator.
Damn it.
Damn it!
Okay.
Big whoop, Steve.
I was just showing you my cool newspaper, dude. Hi, Mom. I have forgotten. Oh, child! The newborn is sleeping soundly. Cabinet that smells of dirty diapers. In the kitchen? An expertly embroidered old-fashioned wall clock. I mean, I guess I don't know how people like this live. Maybe this is the standard. I guess it's okay. You can watch the child. Fireman Smoky's super foamy fire extinguisher. I really like the music. These cookies are hot out of the oven. More cookies. Hello,
Well,
Mother.
hello there. How about some cookies? There's plenty of rejects in the trash.
Who are you?
That's a fine way to talk to your mother.
You're my mother?
That's right. Though sometimes I get treated like the hired help around here.
Yeah, why is he so
remember
aggressive?
Of course you don't. Until you need your socks washed.
No, you don't understand. I can't remember where I am or even who I am.
Land's sake, stop your joshing, won't you? Honestly,
Joshing
Steve,
mention.
I thought you'd grow up a little after graduation. I only hope that new job will plant your feet on the ground.
So that's my name. Steve.
Hank told you
Your
that
name
too.
will be M.U.D. Mud if you don't stop teasing me, young man.
Listen, this may sound strange, but I've lost my memory. Do you believe me?
Well, you always were a kidder, Steve.
I'm serious.
Sure, and next you'll be telling me you don't remember Hank and your little sister.
Sister.
Sister?
Shh, you'll wake her.
Why is he
I
so
just
shocked?
put her down to sleep.
Oh,
If she
right.
wakes
I
up,
forgot that
she'll
was
just
another
want to eat again. Darn it, I'm busy.
Why is
And
there
if you
like
think
a
I'm going
dead
to play
bug
along
there?
with this nonsense, you're crazier than Sparky down at the firehouse.
Fine. Maybe I am crazy. I can't rule that out. Why can't you just help me a little? Is that too much to ask?
Everybody
Now
hates you,
you've
Steve.
done it. Are you happy? Poor baby. There, there. Did your brother scare you? Let me see.
Damn it, I knew this would happen. Why did you leave that bug there?
Darn that wasp woman. She's a monster, that's what she is.
Wasp woman?
Tetsuya Crumb is going to hear about this.
Tetsuya?
I want you to go to her house right now and give her a piece of my
That's what happened to my little brother
I don't
too.
know where she lives.
That's how I knew it was a
Honestly,
bad
you
idea.
can't miss a house covered with paper nests. Steve, you tell her to mind her own beeswax, or by golly, I'll take it up with the PTA or the lodge.
I like that you know, you get like cat ladies, but they have a wasp woman.
What's the PTA got to do with anything?
Show some respect, Steve. The PTA has a lot of clout in Harvest. We run the charity bake sale, the annual blood drive, and by gosh, we even have ties to the lodge.
What lodge?
The Hall of the Order of the Harvest Moon, Steve. It's just the finest place in Harvest, and the most exclusive.
What's so great about it?
Hard to say, since hardly anyone gets inside. But it wouldn't be so exclusive if it wasn't just wonderful. Just like the new Reynolds dishwasher with their patented auto-dry process, TM. I've never used one, but I know I want it. Instead of sulking around the house all day, why not walk over to the lodge and apply for membership?
TM, yeah.
That's wonderful, Steve. If you got into the lodge, you'd be the talk of Harvest.
You just said I'm like a deadbeat, good for nothing.
Harvest is a town unlike any you've ever known.
In what way?
I don't have time to go into it now. Why not take a walk around town and pester someone else? I'm busy. Don't forget to put the papers out for Jimmy. You know how he gets.
Oh shoot, that's why I need to get newspapers. Okay, I guess I better collect some more then. Knives gleam wickedly in the kitchen's antiseptic glow. Freshly baked cookies are in the trash can. Can I get some? My mom said I can eat them out of the trash. Why did she throw them out? Why are they rejects? They look very basic. Can I...
Well, that didn't work. Well, that didn't work.
You don't get it? They're bad? Alright, I guess I wouldn't get it. I'm not a mother. Okay, so I actually have a story for why I'm playing this game, and I just remembered it too, so maybe I'll tell this real quick. I'm yapping. Actually, let me go outside because I don't want to hear the TV the whole time. Anyways, so the reason I'm playing this game is when I was younger, like way younger, I used to really like playing Harvest Moon on the PS1. I think it was, yeah, it was the PS1 or PS2. It might have been the PS2. I used to really like playing Harvest Moon, but my older brother kept the PS2 in his room, so I would have to ask him for perms to play it or something. I would ask for perms for him to let me play it, you know. And he would always make fun of me and then put on a different game. I think it was the... I can't remember what it's called now. You know, like the alien one that has Harvest in the name or something like that? I think it does. But anyway, I was trying to find that game for like a long time. And whenever I searched anything with Harvest in it, it would show up with Harvester on terms of horror games. Because I don't even think the game that my brother made me play was a horror game, but it just terrified me because I was 6 years old. And I just wanted to farm plants and feed cows. That's pretty much it. That's just the whole story. And then I saw this and I was like, you know what? I should play Harvester. Because it's a cool game. And now here I am. That's it. Jimmy James.
Hey, Steve, I'm Jimmy James. Remember me?
Thanks, Jimmy James.
I guess not.
Hey, how come you haven't been putting the paper out for me in the morning? Yeah? Well, try to remember, will ya? How'd you expect a working Joe to make an honest living? You don't put the paper out, I'm out of a job.
So what? You don't get paid for picking up papers anyway.
The Sentinel building burnt down. What the heck else am I supposed to do? Listen, start putting that paper out and everything will be Jake, okay? That's all I want. That and a pair of sneakers. Walking this route every day has worn holes in mine. Say, you got any spare sneakers? Oh, gee whiz. Look, if you find any, I'd be willing to trade you for them. Something really neato. Think about it. See you later, alligator.
All of my core memories that lead up to everything is just the agony that my brother has caused me in the past, in my youth. Please, hopefully this doesn't kill
Steve,
him.
You've been doing a swell job putting the paper out in the morning. You just keep
I did it
doing that
once.
and we won't have any problems.
What do you
It's not
mean?
much to ask, is it?
I did it once. I guess it's fine. Okay, nothing. The audio mixing in this game is really good. I mean, I always say that, but you know. Let's go to the general store. He's too busy working to notice you. Phelps, is that a real store? Damn. Yum, creamed asparagus tips. 2 for 49 cents. That's pretty sick. I think I have like 25 cents, or do I have 50 cents now? Oh no, I got 25 cents. It just says 25 cents up there. I guess that's for the paper that my inventory is on. That's a lot of inventory space here, though. Empty barrels that smell like pickles. Dead roaches and bits of arid grit coat the water cooler's bone-dry reservoir. Rotting meat, okay. An old 16mm projector with Guyan Memorial stenciled on it. An empty meat box. A shoddy old TV missing the VHF knob. Damn. This general store's kinda empty, I'm not gonna lie.
Can I help you, dear?
Who are you?
This is Phelps General Store, so who would that make me? Maybe you need to go back to Guyan Memorial and have Miss Whaley teach you about logic.
I'm fuzzy on a lot of things these days. My memory's gone.
You're only like, what,
Shaw,
19?
You always were a kidder,
18?
Steve.
I'm
I
serious.
said you
need
just
some
graduated.
help.
Well, they say a sharp blow to the head is a good thing for amnesia. In which case, I'd recommend Miss Whaley again. Then again, they say a good scare can jog the memory. In which case, I'd advise you to visit the Sergeant at Arms over at the lodge. That man gives me the willies. Speaking of willies, how's your father?
I don't know.
Yeah, I
Haven't
don't know
seen
him.
Care to buy anything today? Just point to whatever you want. I'm a little hard of hearing.
See what they got. Oh, I think I want the wrench. What else they got? Black electrical tape. I feel like I might need that. I don't want to like buy anything in case I need stuff later, you know? The adult magazine's only 25 cents! Oh shoot, I bought. I wasn't looking at anything. No, I shouldn't. I shouldn't. I shan't. Where's the woman? Oh, shoot. Here we go. Cemetery, Shady Oaks, Mortuary. Potsdam? Is that the lady with the wasps? No, not buy it? No. Are you the wasp lady? My mom told me to come yell at you or something like that. I wasn't really paying attention, I'm not gonna lie. The glass is so clear the reflection makes it difficult to see.
There he is, my future son-in-law.
Oh,
And how's
shoot.
he doing today? What brings
Never
him to
mind.
the Potsdam household? Huh? What a card.
Would I kid about something like that? Why won't you believe me?
Well, you always were a kidder, Steve. Your mother just telephoned us about your latest shenanigans. Isn't that right, Mrs. Potsdam?
Sure did, Mr. Potsdam. You little rascal.
Imagination's a swell thing to have, in small amounts. Man needs to keep his feet on the ground, especially if he's getting married. Tell me, is your father feeling better? Is he going back to the slaughterhouse anytime soon?
I don't know.
Tell me about this wedding.
Well, it looks like we're going to have to hold the wedding down at the funeral parlor, since I'm not a member of the lodge. Mr. Moynihan has given his okay, and your father is going to cater the
I gotta
affair
join the lodge
with plenty
stats
of
so I can
meat.
have my meat. So I can have my wedding.
Meat is the foundation of any decent society. Everyone needs at least 3 servings of red meat a day, and anyone who says otherwise is a commie. And once you're married to Stephanie, I'll be part of the family too, and your father will give me all the meat I want.
Okay.
Kind of makes up for not getting into the lodge.
I haven't seen my father. He's locked in a room.
He's not going to die, is he?
I don't
Like
know.
I said, I don't know. That woman, Mom, tends to him herself.
What?
Well,
Steve, are
next
you
time
okay?
you see him, be sure to tell him that I said hello. And tell him that I'm praying for his speedy recovery. And also, would you remind him about the meat? Especially
I just
about the
noticed this
meat.
like picture.
Yeah,
That's so
fine.
funny.
If I see him.
You should be more concerned. If he dies, then who's going to take over the slaughterhouse? Who's going to tend to the meat? I guess as his son, you'd take over. Right? I can't imagine a better job than working in a slaughterhouse.
I like this guy. He's my favorite guy right now.
Sure, it'd be just dandy. And you can't argue with success. Everyone in Harvest gets their meat from your dad. What a grand business to go into. Oh, sure. Cutting animals open may not be much fun. Reaching into their bodies and yanking out the bloody guts, intestines dangling and slapping against you, the smell of death and shit in your nostrils all the time. Well, those are all definite cons. But once you're done, the guts have been washed into the gutters.
What?
What are you left with?
What just happened? His mic exploded.
Rows and rows of scrumptious red
Ow!
meat.
I haven't seen my...
Okay,
He's
same,
not-
like-
same dialogue. My bad.
You should be...
Okay, goodbye, meat man. The man of the house squeezing his meat. The upholstery is stained after years of profuse sweating. The empty shelves are a testament to the Potsdam household's rigorous intellectual standards. A funerary urn is in the cabinet's sole. Is the cabinet's sole occupant? Okay. The entire kitchen has a minty fresh look and scent. It does. The icebox is locked.
Hello,
Pretty
Steve.
good meat in there.
Have you flossed today?
You look just like my mom, except for the hair.
Honestly, you men can insult a woman without even knowing you've done it.
Oh,
What
sorry.
a horrible thing to say.
Oh, sorry.
Both standing around baking cookies. Same cut of dress. Same pearls. So bizarre.
There's nothing bizarre about baking cookies. The Harvest Charity Bake Sale is Friday, you know, and by gosh, Mrs. Marvin Potsdam Jr. can be counted on to do her share.
This charity bake sale. What is it supposed to benefit?
Oh, I dislike talking about gruesome subjects. When you get right down to it, all charity is pretty ugly, isn't it?
I don't follow.
Ask Mr. Moynihan. He's organized this event. In conjunction with the lodge, naturally.
I like they have like alien music playing the whole time in their house.
Mr. Moynihan runs the Wayward Hotel and the Shady Oaks Funeral Parlor. It's rumored he has connections
Next
with the
game
lodge.
I'll stream, I think.
The order
Like
keeps
this
that
will be The
kind of
Sims 2 on the DS.
So Mr. Potsdam has tried to get him to put in a good word for his lodge application, but so far... You mustn't be too hard on Mr. Potsdam, Steve. He's a disappointed man. No matter how many lodge admission forms he fills out, they keep turning him down. He has a new application in, though, so keep your fingers crossed. If he joins the lodge, you and Stephanie can have your wedding in the Chapel of Love, rather than over at Moynihan's place.
What can you tell me about the lodge?
Just that they're exclusive and secretive. If you're curious, you ought to pick up a lodge application at the post office and take it over to the sergeant-at-arms. Isn't that a thought? Forget Mr. Potsdam. If you became a member of the order, we could hold the wedding inside the lodge. My, wouldn't that be lovely? Give
Bye.
my regards to your parents.
What a weirdo.
Sorry. You'll have to ask Mrs. Potsdam for...
Oh.
Hello, dear.
Yes.
She's upstairs. Go right on up. Just remember, she's grounded until the wedding.
What? Oh, the wedding's already
Give
gonna
my regards
happen.
to your
Okay.
parents.
I didn't realize I thought it was like, oh yeah, in the future we're gonna get married. Not like in the future as in like soon. This is the bathroom. She's putty! So true. The medicine cabinet reeks of various toiletries. The picture on the wall is hanging a bit crooked. I can't read. Filled with what appears to be toothpaste, pubic hair, and snot. How's as stiff as boards. Wads of used tissues filled with trash cans, some of them stuck to the side. Ew. It's like coarse sandpaper. It'd be painful to wipe with this stuff. A thin layer of hair coats virtually every inch of ceramic, and the rubber ducky has seen better days. Okay, is there anything we can get over here? Yes, there is. Vitamins. New zippy vitamins will pick you up. Dental floss, 300 yards of it. Scattering of band-aids. Be sure to roll up the tube from the bottom. So true, I forgot people do, like, roll up toothpaste when they use it. My family doesn't do that, they're just annoying. Tampons, better ask Stephanie about these. My brothers, they just like, they like squeeze it, and you know like when toothpaste dries at the top, they don't even wipe it or anything, or like get rid of it, they just let it dry there. And then there's like so much toothpaste in the back of the thing, they just squeeze the front of it. Unbelievable. Yeast disinfectant, not to be used for baking cookies. 1 hour cough medicine. A jar of extra strength oral lube, great for getting in and out of tight spots. Okay. Got a headache, this aspirin should do the trick. Can I not take any of this? Oh, I can. I can just take everything. Oh shit, no wonder my inventory space is so big. Yeah, just yoink everything. Can I take the band-aids? I feel like I'll need those. I just raided the cabinet. They let me in and I raided the cabinet. Several books about red meat and its importance to living well. Okay. Oh, wow. She has nice taste. Okay, that's all he says about anything. Just like the one back home, except pink. You like it? Like what? Toothpaste tubes not being closed properly?
Who are you? What are you
Oh,
doing
shoot.
in my room?
She doesn't know who I am
Haven't you
either.
heard? We're getting married.
So, you're the one. Steve, isn't it?
We never even met before?
You don't know me?
I mean, I don't know anyone. I don't remember anything. How many times do I have to
No,
say
mine.
it?
We both
one,
just lost our
Stephanie,
memories.
because I can't remember a damn thing either.
Wow, this is true
Really?
romance.
Oh God, I thought it was just me.
You're not alone. Can you tell me what's going on here?
Those people downstairs have locked me in my room. They say I'm grounded until the wedding. They claim to be my parents. I can't dispute it because I can't remember for sure one way or the other,
Did
but
we get kidnapped?
it
Is
doesn't
that the lore of
feel
Harvey
right.
stuff?
Do you have any idea where you do belong?
No, but I'm fairly sure I don't belong in Harvest.
Yeah. I can't remember anything, but I feel in my heart that the woman downstairs is not my mother. She's like this thing, like a parody, a bad joke with mother as the punchline.
Damn.
Does that make any sense? I'm glad I'm not the only one who sees it that way. I thought I was going crazy.
Join the club. But we can't both be crazy, Stephanie.
Either way, something really weird is going on here. I've got to escape, and so do you. Because in a way, whether you know it or not, I think we're both grounded. It's been hell. They treat me well, but they won't let me leave this room. Not even to go out in the yard. Not until the wedding.
They won't tell you why?
Each
I feel like
one
this would be a
blames the
great
other
movie.
for grounding me.
Well,
They
besides
make up
the
different excuses,
the thing that
different
this game is
things I
known
did,
for.
none of which I remember. So I sit up here, watch the world outside my window, and listen to the noises in the house. Every morning, a weird boy comes to the house and picks up the paper. He doesn't deliver the paper. He picks up scrap paper that Miss Potsdam sets out on the porch for him. Some mornings she forgets, and the boy gets furious. He gives me the creeps.
Anything else you can tell me?
I hear these weird scraping sounds in the bathroom sometimes. Like something is sliding along the wall. Claws, maybe.
What?
And Mr. Potsdam. I don't like the way my dear daddy looks at me. Both of them are always watching me. But especially him.
You don't think they're dangerous, do you?
I think this whole place is dangerous. I think we've got to escape. Before it's too late.
Escape?
Harvest is a prison, Steve.
Is this game
Don't
about a
forget
movie?
that.
No. Nuh-uh. It's original story.
Of course I'm right.
I'm gonna agree with her that these people are crazy.
Maybe my amnesia isn't total after all. You're familiar to me. Like we've met before. In another life.
Maybe we really do live here. Maybe we were together, and the same thing happened to both of us. An accident. Something.
Neither of us has bumps on our heads, if that's what you're getting at.
Smile.
Have you been able to remember anything else? Anything at all?
Well, I have had these recurring dreams. Just fragments, really. Strange, abstract images. Liquid, chrome.
Probably just a dream.
Well, have you thought about how to escape Harvest?
No.
Come back and visit me soon, okay?
Bye. Bye, Stephanie. Well, I guess we're gonna go apply to the lodge. Or should we, like, not apply to the lodge? I don't know. I think we should go deal with the wasps. Johnson? Is that the wasps? Who's the wasp people? Oh, I'm guessing it's, the overhang is the perfect nesting ground for wasps. Okay, I think I found them. Hey, wasp lady. My mom's not happy with you. Rather colorful picture of a wasp. Icebook is sealed shut with wasp nests. From the sound of it, these cabinets are infested with wasps. I don't know what you're talking about, Boo Boo. Got no idea. I always tell the truth.
It's not often that I get visitors.
Are you the wasp woman?
I am Tetsuo Crumb. The ignorant of Harvest called me the Wasp Woman.
This
A
reminds me so
pejorative, no
much of,
doubt.
like,
Born
pathologic.
of fear and
It's
of
got such
poverty,
pathologic
of
vibes.
imagination.
I don't understand.
But also, pathologic also has the
politics
thing
of
with
honey.
waspiness, so.
The Judeo-Christian rites of sacrifice and conventional taboos against unbridled pleasure are all responsible for the prejudice against wasps.
Okay.
Regard the wasp. Wasps produce nothing for others, but only for themselves. Wasps build nests and more wasps, nothing more. They spread into eaves and attics, not to make honey for supermarkets, but to buzz and rustle on their own paper, perpetuating their own agenda, growing stealthily, surely. The most relentless of insects.
Why do they have, like, cultist symbols in their eyes? Wasps disgust me. I'm just gonna say keep them away from children.
Innocent children. What better way to describe the wasp?
Yeah, I didn't expect that.
Carefree, wild, beautiful things. If they wish to share their love with babies, or any of the rest of you ignorant hicks.
Kill her
Is that
now!
my
She's
concern?
crazy!
When a bee stings, it rips itself apart and dies for its audacity. This appeals to those raised worshipping a god that demands sacrifice and atonement. But the wasp is promiscuous. They are not as sympathetic to the masses because they don't die when they sting. They live to
Man,
sting
fuck this shit. Let's go buy the
another day,
porno magazine.
and
For that
they
25
take
cents.
pleasure from it.
Pleasure. Yeah, I want to ask this lady about
Yes.
pleasure.
A great deal of pleasure. The wasp is a sensual being, not a laborer. Hedonistic instead of industrial. Some think them quick to anger. In truth, they are easily swayed to ecstasy. They penetrate your
What?
flesh, and the muscular contractions in their thorax
What?
as they pump venom could be likened to the muscular contractions of ejaculation. Each painful welt, an act of love.
Okay, bye. Okay, well, you know, might be on my mom's side with this one. Let's go get some fire or something. God damn. She freaky and crazy, she really is. Let's go burn her house down. She's too freaky for me. Alright, let's go to the post office. Get my lodge application. 41% off packing peanuts assorted colors. Let's go. Blind woman's trying to read her mail. Oh. Your kind of girl? You're kind of weird, man. A zip code map of the Harvest Dead Center. With Harvest Dead Center. Yeah. Wait, is there like paper scraps on the floor? Packing peanuts? Lodge applications, that's what I need. Bake sale, bake sale. So true. I could make a better sign than that. Why are all these clocks different? 3 clocks 3 times. Okay.
Yes,
I need some help, Mr.
Postmaster Boyle. What can I do for you today?
I like this guy.
Sorry, youngster, we're
What?
out of applications right now.
But my wedding!
Come on.
My
you
wedding
must have one
depends
around
on
here
it.
somewhere.
Well, I do have the master, but you can't write on that. And I only make copies once a month, on the button, regular as clockwork. Afraid not, son. You can't get them anywhere but the post office.
Alright, fuck the lodge. Just
I'm
burn everything
sorry,
down.
you'll just have to come back in a month, same as anyone else. And even then, I can't guarantee you'll get an application. The
There's
line
only
is
51
always
people
long,
here.
and there are never enough
How
to
many
go
people are
around.
in the lodge? Like
It's
10?
very important that I get in quickly.
That's what they all say. Postmaster Boyle, I'll just die if I don't get into the lodge. I can't make an exception, young man. It just wouldn't be right.
Why do I give you my 25 cents? Please.
Don't mumble, son.
Please!
Don't mumble, son. Can't understand. I certainly don't wish to discourage you from joining, young man. That's just what you
Wasp.
should be striving for.
You're right.
But I can't break the rules for you. You keep trying. You'll get in eventually. Don't mumble. Next time you post, don't forget the zip code.
You're not a cute anime girl, Postmaster Boyle. You ruined my life. I can't join the lodge. My wedding's gonna have to be at the funeral parlor. Meat plant. What else we got? Nothing else? Okay. Let's go to the mortuary. Is this where my wedding's gonna be? Oh shit, it's the wasp symbol. And also the cursor symbol. Pair of comfortable looking sofa. Is that Abraham Lincoln? Oops, he spilled. The fans wearing blades barely stir the stench-laden air. There are organic things floating in formaldehyde in these jars, the sort of things that make you want to look away before you can really see what they are, but your eyes won't oblige. Oh, Abraham Spilkin. A pair of bloody handprints are smeared across the glass. On the counter sits a new tube of astro glue. Can I take that? I can.
You can't have that, Stephen. I need it for my work.
Never mind.
And may I say you're a rude young man for attempting to steal it.
I was only gonna borrow it.
Indeed. And have you anything I could hold as security?
Do you want
Security.
25 cents?
Like what? Money?
I'm afraid that's not good enough. I need that glue for my work. You must present me with something significant if you'd have me part with it.
Well, what do you need for your work that I can give you? Disembodied organ which was never meant to pump formaldehyde. Do I have anything I can give him? What do I got? Oral lube, tampons, vitamins, cough medicine, aspirin, 25 cents, and a pen. Okay, well, do you want some oral lube, maybe?
Why should I care about that?
Okay, he does not want oral lube.
Stephen,
Who are you?
I am Daniel Moynihan, mortician and proprietor of the Wayward Hotel.
Most people ask me why I don't remember their names.
Well, you always were a kidder, Steve. Besides, as one who deals with the dead, I try not to involve myself in the affairs of the living. Your loss
He's
of
like
memory is of
Keanu
no
Reeves at
concern to
home.
me, true or false. Ironic, considering my recent involvement in a charity event.
What are you talking about?
My complaints were central to the scheduling of the upcoming Harvest Bake Sale. I'm gratified the Order of the Harvest Moon got involved. The proceeds will certainly help cover my losses. As always, the Order of the Harvest Moon has taken the lead in addressing our societal ills. Through their sponsorship of the blood drive and the bake sale, the Lodge ensures that all our needs are met.
Needs. Such as...
Communists?
Pardon me, there are corpses to prepare. And my losses have been substantial of late.
Why should I be interested, Mr. Moynihan?
Of all the spots in Harvest, the Lodge is the most prominent, literally and figuratively. It is the ambition of everyone here to join. And join you must to attain wisdom.
What kind of wisdom?
If I knew, I'd be a member. I have the feeling you have what it takes to join the Order, Stephen. We all believe that. Whether or not you live up to your potential is up to you. This bake sale is a joint effort of the Harvest PTA and the Order of the Harvest Moon. The proceeds will be used to set up a fund for transients. In other words, bums and societal rejects without families who wander into Harvest uninvited.
Then, the Order is setting up shelters for the homeless?
Not shelters. Graves. You see a great number of these hobos die while passing through. Don't ask me why, it's what those people do. Use your common sense, Stephen, memory or no. If they were involved in setting up homeless shelters, then why would I be involved? And why would I be sustaining losses?
Is he a good boy?
It seems that, like some elephant's graveyard, people of low station come to Harvest to die. They simply drop dead, penniless, and they all need burials. God knows, by putting these people up at the Wayward Hotel, I do more than my fair share. So why must I pay for the coffins and burial materials as well? My losses to the dead are substantial. Hopefully the bake
Why don't you
sale
just
will
burn
offset
them?
some of them.
In like a big
As owner of the
Big,
only hotel in town, I do my
bear-
best to
big
accommodate
grave.
any
What
hobo
is it
who
called? Mass
straggles
grave.
into town, vacancies permitting.
Yep.
Thank you. As yet another pilgrim
I
who
love their
aspires
smiles,
to join
dude.
the Order of the Harvest Moon, I do what I can to support their agenda.
And what agenda is that?
None of your concern, young man, unless you decide to join them. As always, the Order of the Harvest Moon has taken the lead in addressing our societal ills. Through their sponsorship of the blood drive and the bake sale, the lodge ensures that all our needs are met.
Okay.
Pardon me, there are corpses to...
Why should I be in?
Of all the...
What?
If I...
Alright, bye.
I'd say it's been a pleasure, but I find the company of the living so wearisome.
So true. Okay, so I need to give him something for his glue. What an image. Rows and rows of empty wooden pews caked with a dust of indifference. A hauntingly beautiful stained glass window in which a man holds a scythe in one hand and some ethereal power in the other. A saint kneels before a shepherd, jubilantly terrified. Dude, the sound, like the mixing in this game is so good. Why is there like whipping sounds here? That's so awesome. A brass candelabra holds several strange smelling candles. Small lectern for a priest. An empty vessel of the dead. The imprint of a head, buttocks, and sliding heels is scraped into the thick dust of the pier. Interesting. Was I supposed to ask Stephanie about the tampons? I forgot. There's the lodge. Edna's Diner. Okay, I guess we'll head there. Everything's saying we should go there. Okay, this place already feels bad energy. Alarming green sludge oozes from the drain. Red eyes gleam with eerie malevolence from the darkness. Is that a rat? Sir, I believe you got a rat problem. In the lodge. Can I have a gun?
Initiates may enter the hall of the Order of the Harvest Moon.
Did you say something?
I did not speak, but my mind touched yours.
Telepathy? But how?
Only those who seek enlightenment want my attention. Do you hunger for true knowledge?
Yeah, I want to join the lodge.
There are always obstacles to the path.
He seems so
Fill out an application to be
so
considered
snide.
for initiation into the mysteries. Applications are available at the post office. Postmaster Boyle disseminates them.
Am I gonna be like this if I join the lodge? Just like this guy?
Sully my hands.
Then I just fill it out and return it to you, or what?
You may find it difficult to obtain an application. You will no doubt need to find some way to persuade Postmaster Boyle to give you one in the middle of the month, as it is against his rules.
If so, join. I become a weird anime cult villain guy.
And if you are worthy, you will be put to the test.
Oh shoot, is this the...
Oh, who goes there?
They tell me my name is Steve.
All
What
right.
are you talking about?
This is Section 21. Keep your distance, son. I wouldn't want to have to
Can I
blow
have
your
your
head
gun,
off.
please?
That makes two of us.
So you're the amnesiac, huh? Just another draft-dodging ploy the way I see it. But at least you're not
Cultist
an
blood
alien.
runs through you. That's like when you said wizard
You see their ships
blood
every
runs
now
through
and
you
then.
and you lied.
Sometimes swell
You don't know
bags of
anything
one
about
in the woods.
witchcraft or
Who are you?
wizardry or magic.
Colonel Buster Monroe, commander of the Harvest Nuclear Missile Installation, keeping America
Maybe he
safe
lost it in
from
a
those who would
missile
die our
accident.
flag red, white, and pink.
These are nuclear missiles?
Goddamn right they are. Every one
Why
of
is
them ready
Steve
to
so
rain
shocked?
death on the Ruskies. All I gotta do is hit the button and blammo! The price of vodka goes through the roof. Along with the vodka.
Oh,
Well,
shoot.
I suppose you have, you know, safeguards against accidents.
Yes, it says
Safeguards.
52.
Don't be such a weak sister. There are no safeguards. This is the 50s.
Then you have sole control of the, missiles.
That's right. Been in charge here since WW2, when I got my lower torso shot off in the war.
Ew.
Those pantywaists in Washington wanted to stick me behind a desk. To hell with that. They owed me. I left my legs in Dusseldorf. They owed me. Of course, they felt that after the trauma of having to crawl from Germany to England trailing my intestines behind me, I was too emotionally unstable to continue in the military. That's why they gave me this nice cushy job and put me in charge of the nuclear missiles.
What do you think? Maybe they're not even real nuclear missiles. Let's talk about
You
his lower
say
torso.
before you came to
Torso.
harvest, your lower torso was shot off in the war?
That's right. I was behind enemy lines. The night was dark. The rain wet. Plastique I was supposed to rig the bridge with, precariously sandwiched between my knees as I crawled in the muddy mud. I didn't see the Jerry taking aim at me with his machine gun until half of me was flying through the air. With a quick spray of bullets in a straight line, he'd shot my body clean in two. My lower body landed at that Jerry's feet. I can still hear him, laughing as I started crawling in the general direction of England, calling behind me in broken English. "Mein Freund, where is your legs? Looky, what have we here? Some legs? Hey, did anyone lose some legs?"
I mean, that is kind of funny, to be honest.
I forget looking back over my shoulder and seeing that crowd doing the can-can with my legs. Still a few weeks later, with only my compass and a pair of nylons, I made it back to safety. Now the Krauts are our friends and the commie bastards are our enemies. But even so, there's at least one crowd out there that I'll never invite over to Sunday dinner. Harvest is a fine town, steeped in traditional American values. But that lodge, well, it makes me suspicious, don't mind
Oh
saying.
shoot!
They've got
Someone who
their
doesn't love
fingers
the
into
lodge?
everything around here.
That's
Like
crazy.
a certain red commie bastard.
Is the
menace
wasp lady?
which
Does she not like the
nameless.
lodge either? I feel like she. I don't know.
You read me wrong, mister.
Oh no,
I think you should join the lodge, infiltrate
Oh!
it, and report back on any red sympathizers. Your
Alright.
report could affect my decision on what I've got
Let's
to
help
do.
this guy nuke the village.
Frankly, all these questions are making me a little suspicious of you. Maybe you're one of those pink-blooded Americans. Can
Have
you give me
amnesia.
any reason why I shouldn't shoot? Right, huh? Your average commie bastard is always only too ready to hide behind the Constitution.
Oh shoot! Am I gonna die for
Real
asking this guy
Americans
questions?
waive their rights for the common good. Would you? You talk a good game, mister. But so does your average commie bastard. The Kremlin teaches its agents to talk their way out of a scrape. What do you think about that, son? You should have watched more TV and read less Dostoevsky
Damn it!
if you wanted to pass for an American, comrade.
No! No! Damn it! Shit! I don't think I even I don't think I even saved. I didn't even save. Damn, now I gotta play through everything. That's alright, guys. Speedrun. I don't have to listen to the dialogue. I'm not gonna lie, I was too invested. I forgot that saving was even a thing. I will now save before I make any decisions. I'm sorry, guys. It's okay, I remember everything I've done. Hi, Hank.
What? Mom,
Look, I just...
wish I...
You're my...
No.
Listen.
Mom.
What?
You were...
What do you...
Oh, there's like questions I didn't ask you about.
Young. How... Cause you're lighting out on me to go off with that stupid girl.
Aww.
So tough it.
I don't know what...
All summer, it's been...
No. What?
Leave me...
Okay, so I found out about the wedding.
I said...
Okay, I feel like this is important stuff I
Good.
should have known. But that's fine. I didn't want to go outside. Jimmy, get out of here. No! Steve! Do I have the paper? Oh yeah, I do. Never mind. We're good. Yeah, let's go talk to Mom again. Watch the child eat a bug. Can I, like, take... No. Can I? No. Wait. No.
Well, that...
You're my...
That...
I don't...
Oh,
No, you... Hank.
you're... Look at the...
I don't...
Don't...
Fiance? This is insane!
Fiance!
Oh, you're not having second thoughts about marrying Stephanie.
Okay, I didn't actually
Is
ask
that
this.
what this silliness is
Of
all
course, I didn't
about?
talk to Hank that
Pre-wedding
much.
jitters?
Can something like that produce amnesia?
Stop this foolishness right now and count your blessings. Stephanie is great at cooking and cleaning.
What's cooking and cleaning got to do with anything?
Honestly, boys are so dense. What else is there for a wife but cooking and cleaning? You may not appreciate a hot meal on a clean plate when it's there, but if it wasn't, we'd hear about it soon enough, I'll bet.
You're saying that's all there is to marriage? Cooking and cleaning?
Well, you'll have to ask your father about that, but I'm sure Stephanie will do her duty when the time comes. He's in the other room. He just... That...
What? Sister!
Shh. I just put her down to sleep.
I want to make
If
sure
she
I get
wakes up, she'll just want to eat again. Darn it,
Fine.
Now, there.
Okay, I want to make sure, you know, I make sure all the events happen as they did the first time.
Darn that wasp
I think this
woman.
is like
She's
the
a
only cutscene
monster,
I actually
that's
saw,
what
though.
she is.
Besides being murdered.
What?
Honest.
What's the...
Paint spiders? Yeah.
What chair?
It'll help provide a...
Kind of...
You have...
I don't...
You...
Tell me...
As a...
Why is...
It's not
What...
hard to... That... Hard...
Okay,
Don't forget to
but
put...
I got what I wanted. Let's go see if we can burn down the wasp lady's place, because she's weird. Jimmy, before you start, I'm gonna give you the newspaper.
Hey, Steve, I'm Jimmy James. Remember?
I guess not.
Hey, Steve, you've been doing a swell...
I just wanted to see
you
what
later,
happened.
alligator.
See you later, Jimmy Jones. Jimmy James, whatever your name is. I don't remember, and I don't care. Okay, now we go to Stephanie's house and we talk to her dad for like 1,000 years. So he can tell us about how meat is
There you-
epic.
Oh, you...
I haven't... Like I...
Well,
Yeah.
you should be... Meat is...
Why... Tell me.
Well,
Oops, I didn't mean to ask you about meat again.
Well, don't look at me. Mrs. Potsdam wants Stephanie to study hard for her finals. If it was up to me, you could go straight upstairs. Sorry, Steve. The last thing I want to do is upset you and your father before the wedding.
Woman. Give me perms.
Hello. Honest.
You're both.
There's nothing. Just because I'm doing how.
Nothing.
I'm. You must. Mr. Poston feels there's too much at stake to allow Stephanie to run around loose.
What? You're
She
both
doesn't wanna get married
making
either,
excuses.
Are you saying you don't want to marry my daughter?
No.
I don't know your daughter, Mrs. Potsdam.
Uh-oh. I hope I don't get murdered.
Afraid she'll run away before the wedding?
No. She's as delighted as we are about the wedding. Every bit as delighted as we are. But she might get hit by a car or a falling piano or who knows what. Mr. Poston wants us all to be one happy family, and he doesn't want to risk anything happening at the last minute. I don't see any reason why not. Give my regards to your...
Yeah, I was scared. I thought I was gonna die again. Alright, let's go raid their bathroom like we did last time. Flush their toilet like we did last time. Take this, take this. You can take that. Can't take that. You can take these tampons for whatever reason. You can take this. Can't take the floss. Can't take the band-aids. I feel like the band-aids are reasonable. I feel like we should be able to take them. Alright, now we'll save because I remember that saving is a thing. I like the saving screen as well.
Who are you?
Haven't you heard? We're getting married.
So,
You mean?
I mean,
Just
really?
Okay,
You're
we're gonna have the same
Those-
conversation we had before. There's people.
Cling to you?
No.
Yeah. I'm glad.
Escape?
Of course I. Maybe.
Maybe.
Neither.
Have you?
Well.
Prob.
Well. The wedding is. Thanks. But I wouldn't marry anyone with things,
Oh, pooey!
you know, as they are.
Yeah. Well, they can't force us to go through with it. If it comes down to it, we just won't take the vows.
I don't think anything in Harvest is that simple. Too many people are determined that we get hitched.
Why?
Potsdam wants the meat your father promised him. Your parents want to force you to settle down. Mrs. Potsdam wants to have the wedding in the lodge. Me? I just want to escape.
I mean, if you think about it, isn't it usually like old pagan harvest rituals? Like you have to sacrifice a couple. Doesn't that make sense then?
Everything in Harvest seems to revolve around this damned law.
Oh shoot! Cutscene.
Mom keeps telling me that women can't join, but she keeps pressuring me to get you to join.
She's not the only one who wants me to sign on with the lodge.
That's probably the worst thing you could do.
You think the lodge is some kind of trap?
I think all of Harvest is a trap.
If that's true, maybe joining
Yeah,
the lodge
cutscenes,
is the
dude.
way out.
Look, why not explore the town
Did
a
you not
little?
see me die?
I can't get out of here, but if I could, that's what I'd do. Maybe you can figure out what's happening here without going anywhere near the lodge.
You're really afraid of the lodge, aren't you?
I look at that building.
Damn,
All
boy,
lit up
missed
at
it. It was
night,
pretty
and I
great. We
get
got the whole
scared.
town nuked. Is it the same cutscene?
Look at the damn thing. Seem like a harmless bunch of Masons to you?
I mean,
back and visit
considering
me
the kind of
soon,
place Harvest is, yeah,
okay?
makes sense, I guess. Wait, okay, let me save unless she in case she kills me for for the tampon thing. Cthulhu. Spelled like this. Come on, haven't you ever played Scribblenauts?
Are you making some kind of point?
I don't know. Steve just said to show you. You want some vitamins?
Are you making some...
Okay. Goodbye, meat man. I got new cutscene, and I'm scared of that guy at the shooting place, even though he told me his funny story. So let's go to the meat plant. What's this? Oh shoot. Cats. Is this one okay? Bloody tire tracks. Oh, I think it's just lying on the meat pile. There's a lot of cats in here. Do they keep the rats out? Whatever's in these barrels smells extremely bad. This used to be a kitty cat. Oh shoot, dead cats. Well, are you the cats? The carcasses of several small animals. Oh. So they're not for the keeping the rats out? Freshly cut meat.
Steve, how's your father? Is he better?
About the same, I guess.
He's been away from work for weeks, and when I call your house, your mother won't let me talk to him.
I haven't seen him either.
This
Maybe
is
he's
a fine
dead.
kettle of fish, I must say. Though I am glad to see you taking an interest in the business in your dad's absence.
That's right, sir.
Aw, Steve, I didn't want to believe that amnesia hokum. Now you're saying you don't remember your pal Pat O'Reilly? What exactly is wrong with your dad?
I don't know.
I wouldn't worry about it too
I
much,
don't
Steve.
know.
You should be thinking about running the family business one day. That, getting into the lodge.
What's with all the cats? This a slaughterhouse or a kennel?
It's on
them?
PC.
They eat the scraps, that's all.
Yeah, but look at them. Isn't there some kind of health department that keeps tabs on these things?
Are you going to work at the health department, Steve? Or here? That's
Here,
good
of
to
course.
know. Your father will be very
Yeah, it
happy
is.
if he recovers.
My point was only, you shouldn't allow animals in the food processing area, right?
We don't let them get into the meat. That's unsanitary, and the health department wouldn't stand for it. There's things you don't know about the family business, but you'll learn. You may come to realize that this business is not for everybody. Just ask your poor, ill dad. It takes dedication and a strong stomach.
Okay.
A lot of times, when I'm finished scrubbing up and digging the bits of intestine out from my fingernails, I must confess I don't have much appetite for red meat. But red meat is one of the principal food groups, and you've got to have it. So when you can do this all day and help yourself to a juicy red steak afterwards, then by golly, you can call yourself a butcher. Of course, amnesia would certainly help that, wouldn't it?
Come to think of it, I don't see any cattle around here. Where do you keep the animals?
Does it matter? The end product is all the customer cares about, Steve.
So they're just
and
eating
we only carry
cats?
the finest meat, only the juiciest cuts.
I like these like short little
Once you take over
cutscenes
the
that
business,
change
you'll
my
realize the
resolution every
importance
time.
of maintaining quality while cutting costs. We know what we're doing here, Steve. If we didn't, would the lodge use us to cater their affairs? Your father's very particular about the profit, Steve. No freebies for anyone. But seeing how you're his son, if you'll bring written permission from your father, I'll give you the meat.
Bet.
Look, I'm not kidding about the amnesia. Why won't anyone believe me?
Well, you always were such a kidder, Steve.
I sure as hell don't feel like a kidder now.
There are certain tricks to the trade, Steve. Once your dad gets better and you start working in here cutting up the meat, you'll be privy to them. There's always cheaper, better ways to do things, if you're creative.
Okay, bye.
Don't be such a stranger, Steve. Have my best to your dad.
Okay. Bye. Why are they just like, okay, so they're eating cats or whatever. Why are they just like leaving them around everywhere? Kinda weird. Kinda strange. Oh, principal. Hello.
Steve, good of you
I gotta
to
be careful
drop by,
talking to people
big
now
guy.
after getting murdered that
Haven't
one
seen
time.
you since graduation. A lot of changes, I hear.
You could say that.
You know what?
Good, good.
Oh, wait, I'll let them
That's the
talk.
nice part of my job. Turning fine young men and women out into the world, and then watching them prosper. Of course, I was able to reach more people at the old Sentinel, God bless her. But then again, I never got to see the results of my work up close before.
Who are you?
Yeah, I'm gonna save every time you
very
talk to
well,
someone.
I'm Mr.
Yeah, pretty
Harold,
much.
principal of Gain Memorial. Steve, I've heard about this amnesia nonsense. I had hoped you'd be in the lodge by now, fine young fellow like yourself. But now, I think maybe you need a little more quality time.
What? Okay, well, anyway, you know what meat I had recently? And by that I mean yesterday, for the first time, I had like a slice of Devon, which is like processed meat, processed ham. Actually, yeah, I didn't like it because I always thought it was like kind of gross, but it tastes pretty nice. I made a grilled cheese sandwich out of it. It's my meat review. I would say it's probably like a 7 on the meat scale. Actually, no, maybe not 7, maybe like 6. No, yeah, 7. I think like just normal ham, like unprocessed, well, obviously it's processed, but like normal slices of leg ham, I don't like it. I don't like leg ham. I don't like it. It's too like thin and it's weird, and I feel like someone got like a potato peeler and just peeled off like the first layer of skin on my arm and then cooked it. Or whatever. 6 out of 100? No, I think it's alright. I don't like leg ham. I'd say like it's under salami, but it's pretty good. If I had it, or if I had like leg ham and I had to choose between one of the two, I'd probably choose Devon now because I don't like leg ham. Yep. I don't know if it's even called that. You know, like the package. I guess every meat that is like pre-prepared for you to make on sandwiches that come in like little packets kind of tastes like shit though. One time I had like the chicken, like the pre-boiled cooked chicken for like sandwiches, and dude, it tastes so bad. It tastes so bad. Just go buy a roast chicken or go buy a full chicken and roast it or whatever. It tastes like trash.
Why do you keep calling me big guy?
A sign of respect, lad. As principal, my station is higher than yours now, but you never know what the future holds, so you should always hedge your bets.
Everyone thinks I'm gonna be like
and pay
God.
tribute to your
Lodge God.
inferiors. You never know who will come to power, or who, even now, wields it behind the scenes. For all I know, you might already be a member of the Order, with access to the Lodge. If that were the case, you'd be my superior, and I'd be all that much better off having shown you respect and spent some quality time with you.
I don't like this guy.
What do you mean, quality time?
Some, like Miss Whaley, favor stern discipline, corporal punishment, as a means of socialization. Myself, I temper discipline with love. Quality time can be such a warm, sharing experience. After just a few sessions, you'd stop this amnesia nonsense and become a productive member of society and a fit candidate for the lodge.
I'm okay. Thank you.
Big guy, barring some quality time, the greatest gift I can bestow upon you as your former principal is a word of advice. Join the Order of the Harvest Moon at any cost. Within the lodge lies your future, and without dust. Surely mine is the most important position in Harvest. The ability to mold young minds. That's power. You might think
Oh, I
Sheriff
thought no one here
Dwayne's
was
the most
normal.
important man here, big guy.
Absolutely
but he
no
only
one here
deals
is
with
normal.
my failures. When I do my job right, the sheriff never sees a thing. Drop in again soon. Adult education is a wonderful thing, as is adult quality time.
Why do you have to say it like that? Who is the voice acting director for this? Why do you have to say it like that? The drinking fountain doesn't work. He's drinking a lot of water from there. A bulletin board riddled with staples. What are all these rooms? Door is locked. Why does he say it like that every time? I don't know, and I don't like it. Glass protected fire alarm. I think I should just go to the fire station, take everything that's flammable from them, or protective against flammable stuff, guard myself, buy everything that's flammable from the general store, and burn the entire town down. That's what that's the vibe I'm getting from this place now. I just walked in during class. Even the paper cutouts look stunned and zombified. No, go back. I want to hear that beautiful song. The children look stunned and zombified. Projector carefully engineered to sound good when played underwater. What? The children? Okay, I don't want to look at the children, I want to look at this. That's fine. A rough sketch of the lodge. Of course.
My goodness, class,
of course.
This is Stephen. He used to be a student here at Gein Memorial. Say hello, class. They're reticent. The educator's gravest problem today is the apathy of the students.
What's wrong with their...
It's... I can tell you in one
Can I make
word,
Stephen
Stephen,
emote on my
discipline.
channel? Will I get in trouble
Thank
for that?
Goodness, you weren't a sulky bear. You were always a smiley bear.
Then you remember me?
Not as such. So many pupils, Stephen. They come and they go. But I can always spot those who were nice boys. You can tell from the forehead. The lobes. Right, class? I'm glad you stopped by, Stephen.
What?
Would
What
you
does
care
that
to
even
say a few
mean?
words to the class about civic responsibility?
Not
Join the
really.
lodge, boys!
I was
It's
just
good.
passing through.
Yes.
Oh, but you must, Stephen. A positive role model might be just the thing to inspire these little monsters. Stephen, have you any questions for me? Or shall I continue with class?
So it reminds me of when I graduated school, right? Because me and my little brother, we went to the same high school. And after I graduated, he graduated like 2 years after, I think. And apparently everybody just knew him as my brother. Like, random people he didn't know remembered him as my brother. For some reason. I wasn't even that popular in school. Like, I did not talk to anybody, really. Well, I talked to people, but I wasn't friends with lots of people. So I just didn't really want to be friends with the people I went to school with. But everyone remembered him as being my sibling. Which is weird. It's so weird.
Ask away then.
It's so random.
We don't practice corporal punishment here. I've never believed in that old adage, spare the rod and spoil the child. A rod is too thin, but a baseball bat? That bridges the generation gap quite nicely. Oh dear, Colonel Monroe is conducting another air raid drill. Everyone into the hallway, quick!
Indeed.
If an A-bomb hits, what good is it gonna do to duck and cover?
My stars, that was exciting.
I would have liked if like one of the chairs were empty.
Can you tell me anything about Harvest?
Harvest was founded by the Order of the Harvest Moon about 100 years ago.
For what purpose?
Why, I'm sure
I
you'd
don't
have to
condone
ask
this,
them.
Twitch.
You'll find the members of the Order at the lodge.
Please, I beg of you, please. Don't punish me.
This lodge. What do you know about it?
The building itself, like Harvest, was constructed with a specific purpose in mind. That noble intent is known only to those within the Order. You're at about the right age to join them, Stephen, and you will do so if you care about your future.
Can you tell me...
Harvest was founded
for
what? We don't follow, do we, class?
Okay, whatever.
Stop by anytime, Stephen.
She lobotomized them from the outside, guys. Goodbye, lady. You scare me. Where else is there to go? That's probably to the same place, right? I guess that's it. Nothing to get here? Let's not talk to the quality time guy again. That guy, I don't really like him that much. Believe it or not, I'm not very fond of him. Let's go this way, Steve. Steve. Fine. Fine. Okay, let me do a oh, I can't save. Alright, let's go to the diner. I am Steve, that's right! Steve yearns for the mines! I can't spell? I mean, I can't not caps lock? A 1955 Frag 100 with a real leather seat! Wait. Oh, 1953. Harvestland Furniture Warehouse. Why do I have this? I like that there's health. It doesn't worry me at all. Even from the ground you can hear the sonorous buzz of the neon.
Hi, what's your name?
Karen.
What are you doing?
Karen.
Playing. My mom is working, so I gotta stay out of her hair. Wanna play?
Karen with an
Not
I is a
now,
pretty cute
maybe
name,
later.
actually.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Oh, Steve, what are you doing sneaking up on me like that? God, for a second I thought you were Mr. Johnson. What would you like to order?
This place is very cute.
Sure. And my name's Edna Fitzpatrick. I'm not the one with amnesia.
Then you believe me.
Well, you always were a kidder, Steve.
I guess I've changed. I'm not kidding.
Now, Steve, faking amnesia won't help anything.
Still gotta get
if
married.
If you don't want to marry Stephanie, then
Yeah.
don't. But don't play sick, for heaven's sake. I'd expect that from Karen, not an 18-year-old.
I'm 18. Maybe if I took my vitamins, I wouldn't have amnesia anymore.
There isn't a nicer girl in Harvest than Stephanie, Steve. You should be grateful that she's promised you her hand.
I don't remember that happening, Edna.
Honestly, you men are so childish. I don't know what it is about marriage that turns even the bravest man into a coward. I was going to marry Karen's father when he just up and ran out on me one night. I heard that he joined the
jilted.
lodge. But if he did, I never saw him come out again. Even Sheriff Dwayne wasn't able to find out what happened to him. Mr. Johnson has a liking for me. I'd call it a crush, but that's too innocent a word. He's a bitter man with too much time on his hands. He's never gotten over being rejected by the lodge, and there's something unwholesome in the way he looks at me.
Unwholesome.
I'm always glad when the sheriff comes in every day at noon.
Kind of horrible.
Sheriff Dwayne is such a dear man. And I don't just say that because he's my most regular customer. Every single day, rain or shine, he comes in here at noon for lunch. Sits in the same spot, too.
Poor
That's
lady.
At least an hour
She's
every
being
day
harassed.
when I can be sure Mr. Johnson won't show up. You know, it's funny. Dwayne never comes in here with Deputy Loomis, but he frequently dines with Mr. McKnight. You know, the owner of the TV station. Sometimes he comes in with Postmaster Boyle. But
Interesting.
somehow I don't think they're friends. Mr. McKnight owns the TV station WHAR. He seems to get along with Sheriff Dwayne better than Boyle does. Better than just about anyone, to tell the truth. I don't see the connection between them, but I'll bet you dollars to donuts that it's there anyhow. You've met Karen, my 8-year-old. Other than the diner, she's all I have.
She's cute.
Stop by anytime, Steve.
I couldn't even order food though. It's fine, I guess. I guess it's whatever.
Bye-bye.
Weirdly normal video? Yeah. Suspiciously normal cutscene in this game. Now I'm gonna save again because I talk to someone and I don't want to die. So I guess I kind of want to talk to this Mr. Johnson guy. Is that him?
Hello, Steve.
Whoa!
Husband-to-be.
Other than having no memory,
He is
I guess
scary.
I'm all right.
I see why she's scared of this guy.
All right. You
Look
should
at him.
be ecstatic, considering what you're getting into. If you haven't gotten into it already.
And my eyes.
Speaking of which, I heard Stephanie was grounded. Her daddy's worried about getting his meat. So if I were him, I'd be more concerned about Stephanie getting some meat.
Right.
Yeah,
You are...
okay.
You always were a kidder, Steve. I'm Mr. Johnson, remember? Glad you stopped by. Just got finished waxing the tucker. I could use a little relaxation. But since Edna's not here, I might as well talk to you.
Man.
Edna Fitzpatrick is one of the snootiest women in town.
Snootiest?
I declare there isn't a woman in Harvest that turned me away. If I was interested, that is. Just because she owns DNAs, she's got all these highfalutin ideas about independence. And her with a little girl to raise. That child needs a father. And Edna, well, she needs a good, hard penis.
I don't know about that, man. What a thank you for the raid. What a time to come to this
Karen's
stream.
only 5 years
I like
old.
that I could ask you about penis.
Since Mr. Fitzpatrick passed away, in Edna's arms and legs, I might add.
I feel like this is
Edna's
not a.
been raising Karen
Yeah,
on
I know,
her own.
right? At least it's not the quality time
What
guy.
a shame.
Actually, maybe he's worse.
To deprive a little girl of a positive male role model. And her
I
mama
don't think
of
it's
a
amazing.
fine, stiff penis.
Should I? Should I really? No, I don't think I should. I feel like I shouldn't. Should I? Should I, boys? What if something bad happens? What if he pulls his pants down? What if he pulls his pants down right now? What happens then? What happens then? Yeah, I don't see why not. I feel like I'm gonna regret it. Then sex? I don't want to have sex with this guy. So be it. I guess this is why his name is Mr. Johnson. That's the joke. I don't know. I don't know. Should I? I'm streaming, you know. I don't know. It's alright. Guys, close your eyes.
What makes you so sure she needs a penis?
You saying Edna's getting it from someone else? Like maybe that damn Sheriff Dwayne.
No, close them! Don't open them! Close them!
Every day from noon to 1, eating his dadgum pie. And I got a feeling he'd like
Guys,
headed
bunk
for
that
the
guy.
zone. Sure, it's the only diner in town, but I'm sure he's got more on his mind than food.
Okay, oh phew. Alright, we're good. We're good, guys. He didn't clash us.
I'll admit DNA's diner does good business. But money isn't everything to a woman. Can money keep you warm at night? Can you wrap your thighs around it? Or rake bloody gashes in its back with your painted hollowed fingernails? Edna! Edna! So, how's Stephanie?
This guy's so weird. You know what? Out of everyone in the town, this guy's just like strange.
I still haven't gotten an invitation to the wedding yet.
I don't have anything to do with that.
That's okay. Personally, I'd prefer a pass to the honeymoon. You could use the back seat of my Tucker for the maiden voyage. It's plenty big. Believe you me. I'd drive you around.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't look in the back seat. I guarantee it. Though if you'd like to come up front and take the wheel a while, I wouldn't say nay.
It's my wife.
Heck of an automobile.
Fiancé, whatever.
Damn shame I have to sit out here and watch over her all the time.
Combination
But if
play.
I didn't, those stupid kids might scratch her up playing ball.
If that's a real Tucker, I can understand your concern.
Hell yes, it's real. I wouldn't be so protective of her if she was just a reproduction.
I thought he would like me
I'm
saying
mighty
that, but he
particular
doesn't.
about my Tucker. I had the garage remodeled like a fortress, so I could lock her up at night and get some sleep.
I'm sure she's safe enough inside.
A few months back, someone broke into my
Whoa,
house.
wrong
trying
words,
to get
Steve.
into the garage. I had to gripe like hell before the sheriff agreed to start the evening patrols and instigate the curfew.
Alright.
Bye now.
Bye, Mr. Johnson. I regret coming here and I regret speaking to you. Alright, so it looks like I can steal it at night. A nasty stench drifts up from the sewers below. It's not very good. Alright, so we can speak to the wasp lady again. Shall we acquaint the people that perhaps raided with the wasp lady? I don't want to try and join the lodge again. I don't like the lodge anymore. I've changed my mind. Yes, sounds good to me.
It's not often that I get visitors.
Are you the wasp woman?
I am Tetsuo Crumb. The ignorant of harvest call me the wasp woman. A pejorative, no doubt. Born
Wasp
of
should
fear
attack him?
and
Yeah, let's see.
poverty
Oh, I should have
of
saved!
I don't understand.
The politics of honey, the Judeo-Christian rites of sacrifice and conventional taboos against unbridled pleasure are all responsible for the prejudice against wasps. Yes, a great deal of pleasure.
I don't think- I was gonna say this
wasp
chick
is
would like the bee
essential
movie, but I don't think she would because she doesn't like
not
bees.
A laborer, hedonistic instead of industrial. Some think them quick to anger. In truth, they are easily swayed to ecstasy. They penetrate your flesh, and the muscular contractions in their thorax as they pump venom could be likened to the muscular contractions of ejaculation. Each painful welt.
Certified bee hater?
Of
Yeah.
love.
She talks about not liking bees, so...
Regard the wasp. Wasps produce nothing for others, but only for themselves. Wasps build nests, and more wasps, nothing more. They spread into eaves and attics, not to make honey for supermarkets, but to buzz and rustle on their own paper, perpetuating their own agenda, growing stealthily.
It's jazz too, yeah.
The most relentless of insects. Innocent children.
I think if I say wasps
What better way
disgust
to
me, I will be
describe
dead.
the wasp? Carefree, wild, beautiful things. If they
I mean,
wish
this is
to
the
share their
50s.
love with babies, or any of the rest of you ignorant hicks, that is not my concern.
Bro probably grew up on like eating lead chips as a treat after school. Let's save over. Save one.
It's not often that I regard the
Yes.
you
Wasps
should
disgust me.
cultivate an appreciation for the grotesque, or you won't go far in this life.
Okay, bye. Let's go find some fire. Let's go find fire and let's burn down Mr. Johnson's house too. This whole neighborhood. He lives right next, like one step away. Okay, where to next? Let's go to the TV station. I want to talk to the sheriff too. Oh shoot! Too busy drinking and smoking, they ignore you.
Stay tuned, buckaroos. There's more to come on Range Riders Cowboy Roundup. So don't go away.
That guy looks like me.
And what's your name, hombre?
Steve.
Steve's a swell name. My dog's name is Steve. Would you like my autograph, Steve?
Yeah.
Here you go, then.
TV violence.
Violence? What about
They
it?
should get together. So true. So true. I love all the blood and gore in this show.
What red-blooded American doesn't? Nothing like an exploding head to get the blood pumping. Literally, that is.
Even so, do you think society pays a heavy price for the violence in the media?
Of course they pay a heavy price. Just look at the net profits. They'll line up around the block to see a good slaughter. Now, excuse me, we're going back on the air.
Corny western backdrop complete with a cardboard teepee. Oh, no one is operating the cameras. Fairly primitive form of mind control. So true. Either the show isn't compelling or no one wanted to be taken out by friendly fire. Yeah, fair enough.
Can't talk now, but... Why, you're spouting nonsense, cowpoke.
Okay, sorry, buddy. Bye.
Happy trails, buckaroo.
Alright, let's go to the police station then, I guess. The cop ignores you, too busy writing a bug report. Fair enough. Can you write one on all of them wasps as well? Stars and Stripes forever. Oh, so true, Steve. Sheriff Dwayne and Deputy Loomis. It's labeled unsolved arson and it's full. Oh shoot, they know. An empty file cabinet labeled solved cases. Map of Harvest.
That's the evidence room, where we store items lifted from crime scenes. It's kept locked at all times. There's things in there that could make people jump through hoops, if I wanted.
Unsolved murders and it's full.
That's the evidence.
Damn!
Hello, Steve. Let me introduce myself. I'm Sheriff Dwayne, and this here's Loomis.
Pleasure, I reckon.
Then, we haven't met before?
course we have. But I heard about your alleged amnesia.
Damn, things
and
get around
figured
quick
I'd
in this
play
town.
along. I sure hope this is just a prank, and not the start of some insanity plea. Keep your nose clean.
How could there be so much
you'll
arson
wind
and
up in
murder in
jail,
such a
and
small town?
That's no place
They
to
said
hold
that
a wedding.
hobos come here a lot.
I understand
like,
you
a lot of
witnessed
homeless
Miss
people.
Whaley's dispensing a little
And then they
discipline at
die.
the school, and she thinks you may be feeling a mite bent about it.
That insane woman cripples children. I mind my own business, Sheriff.
That's always the wisest course, boy. Sticking your nose where it doesn't belong
Small
can
town
get
got
you in a
nukes.
world
That's
of
true.
trouble,
It does have nukes.
especially if you're a gynecologist. Heck, there isn't a psychiatrist around who'd disagree about what a calming influence a dent in the head can be. You can't argue with science, Steve. It's bigger than all of us.
Like, lobotomize them by smacking them real hard.
Why do you want to break your poor mama's heart with all this amnesia bunk?
I'm telling you the truth. Why won't anyone believe me?
Well, you've always been a kidder, Steve.
Yeah, so everybody keeps telling me.
Boy, you need to stop all this funning and get serious. You've got a wedding coming up soon. Heck, you should be thinking about your career and about joining the lodge.
I was waiting for Boom Boom's pogs.
Amnesia or no, you can't have forgotten you're about to marry the prettiest little thing in Harvest. I think you and Stephanie are perfect for each other. I just hope her father's disappointment doesn't spoil everything.
What?
Disappointment?
What?
Mr. Potsdam wants to hold the wedding in the lodge, but he'll never get in. Like all the rest, he's always hanging around the post office the first day of the month, waiting for Boyle to bring out that month's
Why?
lodge
Because he
application.
likes meat too much?
And there's always a long line, never enough applications to go around, and even if you do get an application, chances are you're right out of luck. Fewer called to the order and even less accepted. And Potsdam, well, they've turned him down so many times, unless he does something radical, he'll never get in.
Crime!
Crime-wise, nothing much has happened in Harvest since the newspaper fire. Oh, sure.
Oh,
Every week or
right.
so we get the odd transient dropping dead. But other than that, it gets pretty slow around here.
The murder, it's nothing. The arson, nothing. There's no real crimes in Harvest.
Now, that's a place you don't want to wind up, boy. We've got a 3 strikes and you're out rule here in Harvest. You get arrested the 3rd time, you never get out of jail alive. So don't go committing any crimes, boy. Amnesia or no, I'll lock you up pronto.
Shoot, there was like another thing I wanted to ask, but I forgot. Oh yeah, newspaper fire.
Sure, you remember. The Sentinel building burned down about 6 months ago.
That's what I'm telling you, Sheriff. I don't remember anything. Why won't you believe I have amnesia?
Well, you've always been a kidder, Steve. Anyway, the fireman said the fire was caused by arson. I never caught the perp, though.
But we found the gas can that was used. Yes, sirree, Bob. It's in the evidence room.
Loomis, that's classified.
Yes, sir,
Darn
Rebo.
How many times you gonna have to tell me to keep my mouth shut, I wonder? Sorry, boss.
You've got the gas can in the evidence room?
I like
Did you
Loomis.
dust it for prints?
You've been watching too much TV, Steve. Heck, who can make out all those curvy lines anyhow? No, it's sitting in there gathering dust, clean as the day we found it. Just in case I ever need a spare gas can. That case is closed, Steve. Loomis here is my deputy. Without him, I'd have a hard time keeping the peace, or at least taking a lunch break. Mainly Loomis answers the phone and babysits the office while I'm out, though sometimes he likes to go in the back and stain the jail mattress. Isn't that right, Loomis?
Oh, now, Sheriff, what you gotta go and say that for?
Loomis has more than his share of problems. I wouldn't invite him to the wedding. Or if you do, make sure he doesn't catch the garter. That could be embarrassing.
Oh, I wouldn't do nothing, Dwayne. But I sure would like a little garter that'd been around Stephanie's thigh. Oh, well, that'd be right special.
Stop
Sure
on
thing,
by.
Loomis.
Anything I can help you with? Help yourself.
Classic Loomis.
Speaking of which, you're real lucky to be married.
Every man in this town is like
she
this.
Don't look
Except
like
Dwayne,
a good woman.
maybe? I don't know.
I just hope she don't turn out like Mrs. Loomis, or mercy forbid Mrs. Phelps. Good women can be awful hard on a man's needs, don't you know?
What does that mean?
Mrs. Phelps down at the general store don't help things none. She's got them special picture books, the one with the ladies. But she won't sell me none on account of she knows my wife, Mrs. Loomis. Dadgum if that don't burn my britches. If I even ask about them, she tells Mrs. Loomis.
Alright, I know why I have to buy the
broom.
Porto mag now.
Enough to break a man's heart. Her burning my French postcards and me unable to replace them. A man's got needs, don't you know? Why, you sure ought to appreciate what a man's got to do sometimes in a parked car, or a waist-high knothole in a tree, or jail cell at noon.
Oh, that's what he meant by staining the mattress.
Mrs.
Oh!
Phelps got no reason not to sell you some of them French postcard girly picture books. If you can get any, it's see clear to part with them. Bring them round when the sheriff's at lunch, and I'd be obliged. Of course, I don't necessarily mean French postcards. That's just what we called them in my day. Any kind of girly picture book, the kind men like, would be just dandy. I'd be right grateful, kiddo, if you were to bring me one. Don't know what you mean, kiddo. Oh gosh, I wish I had some of them girly pictures, but Mrs. Loomis won't let me keep them in the house. I still remember the time she caught me holding some of them pictures up.
Congratulations, Void.
She took the broom to me. I howled like a hound dog, the broom going up and down, flashing straw and blood and straw, and I was crying so bad, and it was so hard I had to crawl under the porch naked with all the black winter spiders, and I got bit something fierce, little fangs digging into my bare behind all over. I ask you, is that any way to treat a man? And Mrs. Phelps and the sheriff don't make it no easier neither.
Poor Mr. Loomis. Let him goon! Let him goon! Let him goon! Free him from his goon prison!
Dwayne had a little kindness. He let me get around the little lady by letting me keep some of them picture books here. Even if Mrs. Phelps would let me buy one.
Free Loomis, let him good!
He won't let me keep none here neither. He don't like me getting the jail mattress all marked up, don't you know?
Dead Benjamin and an abusive wife? Damn, Mr. Loomis is going through it. I know, right? We gotta get him some of those French postcards, dude.
Sometimes a man can be good with a gun or a knife, but even so, one-handed and all, he can get a little off in his aim. Ain't no shame in it. That's why the good Lord made evaporation and such. But the sheriff, he don't like it, and don't pay no mind to a man's needs no more than Mrs. Loomis. Bless her. Any time, kiddo.
Let's go get him his funny pictures. Wait, what time is it?
That's the evidence, right?
How do I know what time it is? Cause this guy's gonna go get his lunch. I need to get some funny pictures for my man. Does the sheriff's office not have a bathroom? Why is he choking in the jail cell? I don't know. I think he wants to use the mattress. If it was any use of 25 cents that was good, I think letting Loomis goon is the good use. Thank God someone's already started my job of burning down all of Harvest and getting rid of everybody inside. Oh, you've been there, you've been there. Fire. I guess we haven't been to the fire station.
Please excuse the mess. They've done wonders with the upstairs bedroom, but this garage defies color coordination.
A truck with a lovely shade of pink. Just had someone whip a dog. What are you guys? What is happening? Also, I like that you can see the green screen around this guy. I love that. Oh, that's Sparky. Saliva is foaming from his barking chops.
I don't converse on the job, Steve.
Hello, Steve. Welcome to the House of Flame, as we like to call it. Oh, cut it out, Spots, honestly. Once he gets barking, a good piece of meat is the only way to shut him up. There you go, Spot. So, Steve.
I love that.
Bet don't
Thank you for letting me
remember
look at him lick his lips.
Heard about that short in the old wiring. I'm Fire Marshal Sparky, head of your fire department.
Why are you sketching nude men in my fire department?
Don't be silly. Everyone thinks that amnesia kick is a scream. Well, you always were a kidder, Steve. Besides, it's my job to keep abreast of developments in the community, to better serve you, the public. I'm sure you'll be thrilled when you learn of the many civic improvements we have planned for your fire department.
Such as?
Well, don't tell any of the others, but I've secured a bolt of the most divine moth material. I've hidden it because, well, if any of these Marys got a hold of it, it'd be gone in a jiffy. So I'd rather keep it hush-hush. I'm going to make new drapes for the firehouse, and if I have any left, cross your fingers, I'm going to make everyone matching mauve pillow cozies.
Those are civic improvements.
Don't be such a party pooper, Steve. We're talking about art. Besides, we haven't had a fire in Harvest
That was a
since
beautiful
the
drawing.
newspaper building burned down. Though I'll admit that the Wasp Woman's place is one big accident waiting to happen.
I know, right? Let's
Isn't
burn
that
it
right,
down.
Spots? Some people think all we do is sit around, fetching examples of manhood for our own amusement. Nothing could be further from the truth. Why, just the other day we cited Tetsu a crumb for fire code violations. All the dried out paper wasp nests clustered around our wooden house. Why,
I
it's
know
a
what you're talking about.
catalog
It's
just waiting for the
beautiful.
right faggot. Believe me, none of us wants to see another fiasco like the Sentinel fire.
Rigby's butt. So
A
true.
dreadful affair. You wouldn't think that a brick and steel building with a sprinkler system could go up that quickly.
Can't believe they would make a pun with a slur.
Oh, please. Dwayne was glad enough to see the thing go up, and so was McKnight. If you could get into that safe in his wall... Forget it. Look, Steve, as far as I know, the fire was an accident. Let's just leave it at that. Now don't you go moving. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Don't bother me, I'm sketching. Oh, look what you made me do!
Bye, boys. Let's go buy porn for Loomis now. How do I get out of here? Is the resolution of the game changing with the cutscenes? Yes. Because it's emulating an old system to be able to run. Newspaper plant has a lot of flammable material in it, and one careless spark for lighting a cigarette and it's all over. I guess that is true. Newspaper plant? Is that what it's called? Hi, Mrs. Phelps.
This is... Well, care to... Just point to whatever...
Alright, I need to give him my 25 cents. What's this? That's right, I got an autograph. Oh, cool! That's sick! Like, I know they said meet permission slip. Wait, did I actually get one? Oh, I need to get my dad to sign it? Okay. The only thing a quarter will buy you is an adult magazine. Why is that, like, the cheapest thing?
Well, will you sell me one?
I certainly will, Steve. That kind of interest is healthy for a young fellow. Steers him away from being a fireman.
Thank you. Alright, we got Zorn! Yeah, it's still flammable. Alright, we got our Zorn. Let's go give it to Loomis. Oh, do we have to wait till that guy goes on lunch break? Hell, what time is it? I don't know what time it is in this game. Open it? No. No. I don't think I can, and I wouldn't anyway. I'm not letting you look at the Zorn, alright? You're not looking at Zorn on my stream. If you want to look at Zorn, go to someone else's stream. Share the Zorn? No. This is a Zorn-free stream. Loomis! Hey, guess what?
Kiddo, you brought me any of them girly picture books?
What?
No, sorry.
Oh, heck. Why should you be any different from the sheriff or Mrs. Loomis?
What if I want to look at it with you? I don't think we should do that on Twitch.tv, first of all.
You could just see
And what if I don't want to look at them with you?
Books. Believe me, it'll be worth your time to do it.
Yeah, don't worry.
Anytime, kid.
Don't worry, Loomis. I got you, man.
Oh. Oh. By George. Oh, by Jiminy. This here's the real thing.
I love Jiminy. I want to say that now.
Oh. Can I have it?
Sure.
Oh.
Do you think if I said no way he would shoot me and kill me for it?
Excuse me, kiddo. I gotta go check the jail for clean towels.
Okay. I know, I was gonna save. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. Ah. Key. Whatever. Barely legible note, we'll take that. Dwayne's checkbook, we'll take that. We'll just take everything. Can we take these? Alright, finally. Some progress. Not surprisingly, Loomis has tainted this evidence. God damn it, Loomis! This proof helps the sheriff meet his parking tickets quota. More unsolved cases. A real old-fashioned dartboard riddled with holes and crimson smears. A vital clue in the mysterious jolly fat man murder spree. An empty gas can. Wait, can I take that? Yes. Take that with me. He did not like green eggs and ham, so they killed him. What? An insta-shot camera, just point and click. Yep, that's mine. Here. This makes sense, they're illegal. What is that? Oh, lawn dart. Oh, sneakers! A pair of bloody sneakers, yeah, yoink. That's for Jimmy James. Baseball cap. A fuzzy bear wielding a chainsaw. Binoculars. Oh! An engine rusted to the core. Beer! Beer can is empty except for the tar sediment. Why is that in here? From the smell of it, you wouldn't want to open the refrigerator. Okay, so I guess all this stuff is just what I wanted. Don't want to forget anything. Let's peep the inventory. So we got sneakers. They're covered in blood. I don't think I have an inkling of a feeling Jimmy James might not mind. You got the gas can, camera, sheriff's checkbook. Let's see what's in here.
Hello, Steve. Where's Loomis?
You'll be coming around the mountain if you come. Oh, that's good.
Loomis, damn you!
Wait, no.
No!
No!
Straining up the mattress again! Folding up the towels! Charming snake!
Damn, he does howl like a dog. He was not kidding. Anyway. Okay. Note? What does it say? Sheriff, if you think I'm going to keep paying this something, you are crazy. There are limits, Boyle. Damn it, Loomis. So true. No! Loomis! Okay, we better skidoot before it's too late. Can I close this? No? Let's get out of here. We robbed them. Let's get out of here. Let's save again. Oh, poor Loomis, my favorite character. Rip Loomis. Alright. Rest in peace, Loomis. Who is Boyle? I don't remember. Oh, that's the post office guy! He gooned too close to the sun, he really did. He really actually did. Poor guy. He gooned too close to the mattress, actually, I believe. Alright, one sec. I'm going to BRB real quick because I gotta use the bathroom. Hopefully nothing happens. While I'm gone, I literally don't know what would happen. But, you know, BRB, real quick. Real quick.
Something sinister to it. Pendulum swinging slower, degenerate moving. Through the city with criminal stealth. Welcome to enemy turf. Harder than immigrants work. Golfers distant in my shirt. Get up off the pavement, burst the dirt up off my psyche. It's probably been 12 years since my father left. I left him fatherless. And I just used to say I hate him in dishonest chest. When honestly I miss this nigga like when I was 6. And every time I got the chance to say it, I would swallow at 16. I'm hollowing tolerant, skip shots to storm that whole bottle. I show you a role model. Drunk pissing on somebody's front lawn, trying to figure out how and when the fuck I miss moderate. Mama often was offering peace off of instinct. Weeds cough, scoffing, and he's off again. Searching for a big brother, Tyler was that. Plus he like how I rap, the running mice the trap. Too black for the white kids and too white for the blacks. From on the road to cracking locks up off them bicycle racks. I'm indecisive, I'm scatterbrained and I'm frightened at 7. And in them eyes where he hiding all the bicycles at. Something sinister to it. The pendulum swinging slow, a degenerate moving through the city with criminal stealth. Welcome to enemy turf, harder than immigrants work. Golfers distant in my shirt. Get up off the pavement, burst the dirt up off my psyche. Time lapse, bars, rotten hearts, bottomless pit. Was mobbing deep as 96 Havoc and Prodigy did. We were the potty mouth posse, crashed the party and dipped with all belongings to toss them out to the audience. Nothing was fucking awesome, trying to make it from the bottom as Sis, feeling as hard as Vince Carter's knee cartilages. Supreme garment and weed gardeners garnished and splits with Keith particles and entering apartments with scene article tolerance through boundaries. I know you happy now, craving in these complex fuck niggas that drag me down, just to be the guys that did it. Like, I like attention, not the type where niggas trying to get a raise in my expense. I'm supposed to be grateful, right? Like, thanks so much, you made my life harder, and the ties between my mom and dad strained and tightened even more than they were before all of this shit. Been back a week and I already feel like calling it quits. Something sinister to it. The pendulum swinging slow, a degenerate moving through the city with criminal stealth. Welcome to enemy turf, harder than immigrants work. Golfers distant in my shirt. Get up off the pavement, burst the dirt up off my psyche. Something sinister to it. The pendulum swinging slow, a degenerate moving through the city with criminal stealth. Welcome to enemy turf, harder than immigrants work. Golfers distant in my shirt. Get up off the pavement, burst the dirt up off my psyche. It's probably been 12 years since my father left. I left him fatherless, and I just used to say I hate him in dishonest jest. When honestly I miss this nigga like when I was 6, and every time I got the chance to say it, I would swallow at 16. I'm hollow and tolerant, skip shots to storm that whole bottle. I show you a role model. Drunk pissing on somebody front lawn, trying to figure out how and when the fuck I miss moderate. Mama often was offering peace off of instinct. Weeds cough, scoffing, and he's off again. Searching for a big brother, Tyler was that. Plus he like how I rap, the running mice the trap. Too black for the white kids and too white for the blacks. From on the road to cracking locks up off them bicycle racks. I'm indecisive, I'm scatterbrained, and I'm frightened at 7. And in them eyes where he hiding all the bicycles at. Something sinister to it. The pendulum swinging slow, a degenerate moving through the city with criminal stealth. Welcome to enemy turf, harder than immigrants work. Golfers distant in my shirt. Get up off the pavement, burst the dirt up off my psyche. Time lapse, bars, rotten hearts, bottomless pit. Was mobbing deep as 96 Havoc and Prodigy did. We were the potty mouth posse, crashed the party and dipped with all belongings to toss them out to the audience. Nothing was fucking awesome, trying to make it from the bottom as Sis, feeling as hard as Vince Carter's knee cartilages. Supreme garment and weed gardeners garnished and splits with Keith particles and entering apartments with scene article tolerance through boundaries. I know you happy now, craving in these complex fuck niggas that drag me down, just to be the guys that did it. Like, I like attention, not the type where niggas trying to get a raise in my expense. I'm supposed to be grateful, right? Like, thanks so much, you made my life harder, and the ties between my mom and dad strained and tightened even more than they were before all of this shit. Been back a week and I already feel like calling it quits. Something sinister to it. Pendulum swinging slower, degenerate moving. Through the city with criminal stealth. Welcome to enemy turf. Harder than immigrants work. Golf is distant in my shirt. Get up off the pavement, brush the dirt up off my psyche. Psyche. Something sinister to it. Pendulum swinging slower, degenerate moving. Through the city with criminal stealth. Welcome to enemy turf. Harder than immigrants work. Golf is distant in my shirt. Get up off the pavement.
Alright, we're back. I made a grilled cheese sandwich. I pissed and made a grilled cheese sandwich. One sec. Oh, sheesh. Best life? Yeah, now it's too hot. Alright, time to talk to Poist Moister. Master Boyle. Alright. My brother was grilling me about helping him farm Genshin Impact. So I just had to tell him, I can't, I'm experiencing peak right now.
Yes?
I need some help, Mr.
I'm eat a
Postmaster Boyle,
sandwich.
what can I do for you today?
Tear in my hands. Guess what I put inside it? Devon, that's right. Devon grilled cheese sandwich, as God intended. Why is that woman not an IRL model pixelized? She is. Maybe because she's an NPC. I think she is, though.
Sorry, youngster, we're out of applications right now.
Come on, you must have one around here somewhere.
Well, I do have the master, but you can't write on that. And I only make copies once a month, on the button, regular as clockwork. It's not the effort, son. It's the principle. We must adhere to our standards. They're all that stand between civilization and chaos. I'm sorry, you'll just have to come back in a month, same as anyone else. And even then, I can't guarantee you'll get an application. The line is always long, and there are never enough to go around.
It's very important that I get in quickly.
That's what they all say. Postmaster Boyle, I'll just die if I don't get into the lodge. I can't make an exception, young man. It just wouldn't be right. Next time you post. What does this mean? This is unexpected and awkward. But my luck's been bad ever since Dwayne found that darn gas can at the newspaper building the day after the fire. He has this insane notion that it's mine. I pay him not because I'm guilty, but because I don't want him slurring my good name around Harvest.
Oh, naturally.
Oh,
you know,
naturally.
He keeps that gas can in the evidence room at his office. I'd be really grateful to whoever could fetch me that can.
Oh, is that so?
Grateful enough to provide him with a lodge application. Oh, and Steve, you'll keep this to yourself. If you're smart.
Alright, well, here you are.
Oh my god. I can't believe it. After all this time.
Now I want
Where's
money
my
from
application,
you.
Boyle?
Here, take
Yep,
it.
Steve,
with
straight
my
to the
thanks.
point.
You know, this morning as I was making my rounds, I noticed an awful lot of television aerials on the roofs. Seems like more and more each day. You got me this can just in time, youngster. I
What?
may have need of it again.
What do you mean?
There's another reason why Sheriff Dwayne didn't investigate the Sentinel fire. If you'd like to get something else on the blackmailing bastard, check around the television station. While you still can.
What? Okay. Okay. Alright, sandwich gone. Back to gamer commentary. I'm sorry, I don't know why. I can't do anything for like 3 hours without being hungry or tired or perhaps both. It's just an unavoidable fact of my life.
Hey, Sport. This is a private office.
Yeah, I know, Mr.
McKnight. I own and operate this station. Have you brought me some
That's
news
right,
for
I
the
told
night
you this was a
broadcast
prequel
or...
to Ultra Kill.
I've lost my memory. That's news.
The hell it is. You always were a kidder, Steve. Any real news to tell me?
Actually, I was just wanting to know more about the TV station.
Hey, WHAR is the only television station in Harvest. Since the old Sentinel went under, what with the newspaper building burning down and all, we're golden. Nobody competes with us,
Yeah,
Sport.
look at them. Wait, how do you look at them? Look at these ears. That's how I hear.
Hey now, Sport, that's an irresponsible allegation. I had nothing to do with that fire. Just because WHAR may have benefited from it and I danced on the ashes a little, doesn't mean I torched the place. You can ask Sheriff Dwayne. If you have any doubts.
You seem awfully touchy on the subject, Sport.
I'm touchy when people try to muscle their way into my business. I'd appreciate it if you'd leave my office.
We'll
And don't
find out
come
soon,
back.
I think.
Don't hurry back.
Can we kill this guy?
Don't hurry.
Come on! The guy's gonna burn your house down or whatever.
Oh, now, Sport, this is really interesting. Boyle's done something wrong, otherwise the sheriff wouldn't be blackmailing him. But what? God, I'd love to nail him to the wall.
Yeah, and don't forget about the sheriff. Dwayne is a blackmailer after all.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I decided not to run with this story.
What? But this is all the evidence you need for your newscast. Evidence of a blackmail situation, canceled checks, a ledger.
Sorry, sport. No can do. Matter of fact, I think I may have to shoot the sheriff a private little newscast about this. I know.
Whoops.
It may cause you some problems, but hey, let's do lunch, okay? My treat.
The guy's gonna burn this place down anyways. Whatever, I'm out of here. Bozo. This place is done for. Oh, let's go home and ask my dad to give me perms for meat. Oh no, Jimmy! Where's Jimmy? I got shoes for him. Jimmy! I got no clue. Is Hank watching his TV again? Why did I come here? Oh yeah, I need to ask Dad about meat, Mom.
I told you I'm busy, Steve. Why don't you talk to Hank or go next door and visit?
Where do I work?
That's right, a job. Your father has everything set up at the meat plant. After your honeymoon with Stephanie, you'll start out as a butcher in the slaughterhouse, just like... Don't forget to put the papers out for Jimmy.
I already did. Can I have cough medicine? Yeah.
Well, that didn't work.
How do I get in there? Mom, I want in!
Stop wasting my... Stop wasting...
God damn.
Stop wasting...
I need a key.
Leave me alone, will ya? This is the good part.
Whoa! Whoa! Violence! Father.
Say what?
Dad.
Say what?
Oh, sure. You know what?
Good.
Ha! I know what'll make Hank like me again. Check it out.
What, Steve?
What? I thought you'd think it's cool. You're like watching a show right now.
Well, that didn't work.
He's watching the show right now. Whatever. Maybe I should ask him about the TV.
Leave me alone.
TV.
That's a weird looking television. Come to think of it, this whole place looks totally retro.
What do you mean, retro? All TVs look alike.
Sure, basically. But this is one old-fashioned clunker.
Old-fashioned? It's brand new.
Yeah, but look at the tube. Where's the remote control?
What's that?
Now that I think about it, I can't remember.
I don't even know what a
And
remote
what was
control
that you
is.
said about retro rockets?
No, retro. It means... Oh man, I know what I mean. That everything here is wrong.
Damn.
But I can't picture the difference.
Then shut up and quit bugging me. I'm watching my terrible show.
Have you noticed that your show is in black and white?
What else? Color? On a TV?
Well, I think I've seen a color television before.
Have not. Quit it or I'm gonna tell.
Hey, look at that. Your mother lets you watch this stuff?
I love that
Sure.
face. Look at
This is part of
sitcom
history.
face.
What made America great. And besides, blood and guts are neato.
You're right, that is really neat.
I'm glad you're catching on, Steve. You're not too bad for a last
YouTuber
rat.
reaction face? Yeah, all my thumbnail's gonna be like that. Am I not
Have you
supposed
noticed
to
that-
agree?
What else?
Well,
Have
hey, look.
what made it? Well, you can't stop.
Okay, doesn't matter. I want to give him this,
Good.
like, autograph. I feel like he would like it. Who is this guy? Range Rider?
Leave me alone.
Yeah, I just couldn't remember it.
Say what?
Nah, he doesn't give a damn.
Good.
Stupid kid. Alright. We haven't been to the barber shop yet. Pastorelli? Oh shoot. Jim Bob, who was the high school star pitcher 20 years ago, hangs his aging leather jacket here. And he comes in for a trim. How do you remember that? Made of solidified mousse and sticky hairspray, this lovely mannequin is a work of art. Really. It takes a true sportsman to hunt down those dangerous cows. Alien! An unfortunate extraterrestrial who journeyed hundreds of light years to wind up mounted on a barber's wall. That's dope. Except for its occasional hairball cough, it's hard to tell if the sheep is alive or not. Mr. Pastorelli doesn't respond, not understanding English. Mr. Parsons and Mr. Swell.
Howdy, Steve.
Yeah. Howdy back, Mr.
Pete Swell, Steve. Don't you pull my old
I think I
leg
heard
now.
something about you before, but
Change
I
your
don't
mind
remember what.
about that aluminum siding?
What are you talking about?
I really think you should talk your father into buying some. He can afford it. And I can't stress enough the value of some really fine aluminum siding. Keeps it warm in the summer, cool in the winter, and it keeps out the sheep. Pastorelli ought to look into some, but I can't get him to understand a word I say. Steve, aluminum siding can't get a fair shake no more. Started when those firemen came to harvest, filling people's heads with newfangled notions like color coordination and interior design. You can paint aluminum, you know, if you want to. But even so, I can't seem to move it anymore. Not even to a rube like Pastorelli. Thank God for the plumbing. Pastorelli's a rube from way back. Ask Clem Parsons how he followed up with the alarm system in here. I'm a plumber. I could fix it for him, but he just won't listen. Well, I seen the end coming for the aluminum siding game, so I took a mail course and learned how to be a plumber. Now, there's a business that never lets up. You'd be surprised what people flush down the toilet.
I like that in like almost 3 hours of playing this game, all I've done was give a porn magazine to some guy that wanted to goon.
Nice to see you again, Steve.
Hello there, youngster. You say them aliens I was telling you about? Well, they came back last night. Cut another crop circle in my south field.
How come I never seen none of them saucers, Clem?
Them aliens is wily, Pete. You don't cross the intergalactic void without learning a trick or two. You know what Pastorelli did? Yesterday, he gets an alarm system to protect his pole. Only he don't know how to rig it, so now it's all awry. Why, that barber's pole is his pride and joy. Brought it all the way over from Italy, wrapped all special-like.
Yeah.
It ain't nothing but colored glass with some bulbs stuck up in it, but he thinks it's the be-all, end-all. Installed that alarm system just to protect it. Though who in tarnation would want to steal a worthless piece of junk like that? I don't know.
Maybe them
Me, I
aliens,
think.
Clem?
Oh, Pete, don't be ignorant. Them aliens don't give a fig for no colored glass. You think if they can build spaceships, they can't make a dadgum barber pole? Crazy hick don't know nothing about science. Pastorelli shelled out for an alarm system, all right, but he's too cheap to hire an electrician to hook her up. Dang idiot cross-wired it through the fire sprinkler, so now when the alarm goes off, it sets the sprinkler spraying. Tarnation! Aliens looking for intelligent life ought to stay away from this shop, sure enough. Well, son, the ways of the alien is a specialized area of woodcraft unknown to all but the wiliest sportsmen. What you gotta remember is, your average alien is smarter than your average human, so you gotta be extra careful building your blind if you want to bag one.
You hunt aliens.
He's clearly successful
after
too.
nailing an alien, you can never go back to quail. What? You think you can get one of those or to swap me?
Look at us dry our lips, dude.
Line your blind with lead to fool their sensing machines. Lay real quiet and wait. Preferably in the woods around the nuclear base. Oh, they love messing around out there.
Why not wait outside your field, Clem?
So makes you want to play sport.
Wait for 'em to come a-carving.
Oh, they do their crop doodles with zap guns, you darn fool. Don't you know nothing? Besides, ain't no place to put the blind out in the field. Now, you listen to Clem Parsons if you want to tag an unearthly being. They cross the void, wondering what lies beyond, all the time not knowing that what awaits them is buckshot.
So true.
The Pastorelli's a funny sort. Foreigner, don't you know? He cuts hair pretty good, but he don't know spit about nothing else. You just ask him to hook up an alarm system if you need convincing. Anytime.
It's a picture of young Mr. Pastorelli, spaghetti on his mouth and all. What a thing to say. Nothing for me to take. Oh, that was dope. They told me how to catch aliens. There's the lodge we could go to, the missile base. I don't know where... Where does Jimmy James live? How do I give him this stuff? I should get... No, I don't want to go to school again. I don't like this place. It's scary. Let's go to the diner, I guess? I mean, they said to go to that other place, but I don't think they were happy with me.
Hello there, Steve. Here for lunch?
No, just here looking around. Though I'm not entirely sure where here
Yeah,
is.
you do, Steve, because I've been here
I
before.
forgot. You're playing your little amnesia prank. Well, boy, this is DNA's diner. Isn't that right, Edna?
Don't listen to Sheriff Dwayne. This is Edna's diner. But ever since the E burned out on the sign, they've been giving me a hard time.
Now, don't be like that, Edna. It's a great place to eat, which is good, since it's the only place to eat in Harvest. You've been shooting off your mouth about me and Boyle, Steve. Say what?
Bye.
Stop on by any time, Steve.
Oops.
Bye-bye.
Karen, wait, I don't know. I didn't have anything, actually.
That's a ticket.
That's my lodge thing.
Okay. Well, that didn't work. Oh, man.
Oh man. Do I just need these for like healing myself? Steve, how often do you eat? How often do you eat meat? 3 times a day. Middle name, last name, nobody would tell me. Yeah, I'm sure they'll let you in, Steve.
I can't talk now. The dishes are stacked up and back, and I better take advantage of the lull. Stop by anytime, Steve.
Let's get into the lodge. Do I just hand it to them? Oh wait, I didn't go to the hotel. Ah, and I haven't talked to that other guy that runs the hotel and this place as well. He said he needs something for his stuff, whatever, so I could get that glue from him. I don't know why I need the glue though. Not yet, but I could get it. Door is locked. What is this? There's like a picture of, I don't know, Nicolas Cage up there. Ledger of names last week, Jonathan A. Rhinecliffe, checked in Monday.
Stephen, I am Daniel Moynihan, mortician and proprietor of the Wayward Hotel.
Most people ask me why I don't remember their names.
Well,
Oh, we've had this
you're
conversation.
What are you talking?
Mike. It seems that God knows by putting these people up at the Wayward Hotel, I do more than my fair share.
Rest well, my friend. I'll probably end my stream soon
As
anyways,
owner of
because
the
it's late here too. Probably like 15 to 20 minutes.
Thank you.
And what
For now,
agenda is
and then
that?
I'll do a longer stream
of your
soon.
business.
And then I'll
As
stream
always-
Harvest again.
Pardon me, there are corpses.
Why should I?
Of all
Corpses? You're at the
What kind?
you're at the,
Yeah.
the hotel.
This big.
Then.
Not. I'd say it's been a pleasure.
What's that? A leaflet? A ledger? I could just take this?
Young man, we really have nothing to say to each other. I have the feeling your image shall soon adorn my slab, and I'd rather not know the face of the meat I'm slicing.
You could have said that in like a much
I'd
more
say
normal
it's
way.
been a pleasure.
But you didn't, and I appreciate that. The somewhat ponderous console radio evokes an earlier error. Indeed. Okay, well I have the ledger now. Reflections make the lobby seem more spacious than it actually is. Can I not even like look at this ledger? No, I can't look at it.
Why should I care about that?
This is your hotel, bro! Okay, well he's there. Is he gonna be here now? Dude, it's fast. I guess this is the guy that came in on Monday.
You can't have that.
I was only.
Indeed?
Secure.
I'm afraid that's not good enough.
What would he like for his work? A camera? I don't know.
Why should I?
Jeez, this guy's so angry. Let's go to the cemetery and go dig up graves or something. This place looks very Mystery of the Druids-like. Soil and fresh manure. Few years and harvest was too long. Fear not in death, Monty Jakes. We shall rest easy without you. Not even glue could save him. Rest in peace, Elma. Freddie Mercedes, too much love will kill you. May your fantasies be forever gory. Bella, unknown visitor. Interesting. Yet another resting place amongst the graves. place is interesting. Ah. The Potsdam family crypt. Oh, sure. Wait, what? Unstable for climbing or stringing nooses. Damn. Jonathan A. Rhinecliffe. Oh yeah. That's the guy that just checked in to the hotel. Ha! I sneezed, but I muted my microphone. Okay, so we got our lodge application. Check it out. You gotta let me in now, sir. So you managed to acquire an application that demonstrates resourcefulness, a desirable trait for prospective members. I think I broke the game. I don't think the game was prepared for me to give that to him without...
I see you.
Never mind, we're good!
Acquire an application.
Let's just take it a sec.
Demonstrates resourcefulness, a desirable trait for prospective members.
Oh, thank you.
Need a rest. Report back here for your next assignment.
What? Very druid-like. I kinda hope I didn't softlock myself by doing this. Before doing everything else. Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh, look at Steve, he's so yippee! Or am I just in the lodge now?
Welcome to our order.
The hand that grips the life of the staff. Step.
I love that, when that waking up movement. It's like so like cartoonish. A new day for Steve, last name unknown. I sure hope I didn't softlock myself, because I didn't really go through, like, maybe I could have given stuff to the TV guy or talked to him before, and I'm presuming that now it will be gone, because Boyle did say he was gonna burn them down.
What do you want? I hear him at night, thrashing and moaning. I crawl out my window and see Mom's shadow on the shade.
Don't be silly. She wouldn't do that. Of course she'd slip.
Maybe that's why he's not getting better.
I did not, I accidentally skipped that, so my bad. I didn't mean to do that.
Good.
Hello, dear. How are you today?
I'm normal today, Mom. Father.
My father.
He's in the other room. He decided to sleep in today. Now, please, let me get back to my cookies.
It's still
I tried to open the door. It was locked. And I heard him moaning. Like he was in pain.
Your
Does he also
father
cough
overdid
medicine?
it last night. Just leave him alone until I get some catgut. Have a cookie?
I have some cough medicine.
The bake sale is on Friday, and yet you're baking the cookies now.
Never put off till tomorrow what you can do today.
But
Can, like,
they'll be
freeze them?
stale by then.
That's why I'm throwing them away.
And then cooking more?
To replace the ones I throw out.
Why?
Well,
So
I
true.
have to. No one's going to pay to eat stale cookies out of the garbage can.
But you expect me to.
Of course not, Steve. I wouldn't charge you. I'm your mother. Help yourself.
Great.
What charity is this bake sale supposed to benefit?
It'll help provide a fund for bums and hobos who wander into harvest and have no family ties.
Kind of a
Oh,
specific
goody.
target group, isn't it?
You have to pay attention to detail when dealing with such people.
I don't know what you mean.
You will. The whole thing has been organized by the lodge.
Tell me more about this bake sale. Why is it so important?
As I told you, many unfortunates who come to harvest end up needing financial help.
Why is that the town's problem?
It's not a problem, so long as those folks are taken care of. It's the will of the lodge.
What lodge?
The
Didn't I
Hall of
ask
the Order of the
Alright.
What's so...
Hard.
It's just repetitive dialogue.
That's wonderful, Steve.
I wonder what my
Don't forget
wedding
to put the
supposed to
papers
happen.
out for Jimmy.
Yeah, I got shoes for Jimmy too. Wait, can I take one of those cookies? Can I like actually take them? Because Mom gave me perms. Why can't I just take one? Who cares? They're stale, the trash cans are overflowing, they're not even touching the side.
Oh, man.
I need my dad to sign this meat waiver though.
Hey, did you...
Yeah.
Whoa, that's great.
What could you...
You know Miss Whaley and Principal Harold down at the school? Well, I found out they're messing around with each other in the broom closet.
Goddamn.
I can tell you when they meet and trade you some keys that'll let you catch them red-handed. What do you say?
Why would I want to catch them red-handed?
Swell.
But fine.
Here's the keys to the broom closet at Gein Memorial. That's where they meet every day. About 3:45, as soon as everyone has gone home. Sometimes I hide in there beforehand. And Daddy-o, I see some stuff that's real nasty. Take it from me. You made a good swap. See you later, alligator.
Alright, well, we're making progress, I guess. Here's your paper, Jimmy.
Hey, Steve. You've been doing a swell job putting the paper out in the morning. You just keep doing that and we won't have any problems. That's not much to ask, is it?
No, sir. So we applied for the lodge. And now we have to go spy on the people. Let's see if the TV station's still here. It is! That's a shocker. Postman boy, you really let me down.
Can't talk now, Booker. Violence? Violence is as American as apple pie and low SAT scores. Where would we be right now if the cowboys hadn't gone out west and butchered innocent people to steal their land? Answer me that, Mr. Know-It-All.
But what about studies that have shown that children become more violent when watching violence?
Oh my god, Steve, you don't one of those people, are you?
I ripped the guts out of godless heathen Injuns. Most kids don't see godless heathen Injuns on a regular basis, and if they do, they better either get their eyes checked or do like old Range Rider and shoot the bejesus out of them, lest they want to go untreated for psychotic hallucinations, or wind up with their scalps hanging from a buckskin belt. Oh, shit! Ow! Shit on a stickeroo! The parents that are griping about violence on TV are the same parents that go outside in the morning to fetch their papers, secure in the knowledge that they won't get an arrow through the noodle because the violence they hate so much done cleared the engines out of the neighborhood.
Yeah, civilization has benefited from violence. But should violence be treated as entertainment?
Steve getting a little psychological
Check my
here.
rating, son. Violence is entertainment. I just put it on the air. If some kid watches, that says something about the kid, not me. Now, excuse me, we're going back on the air.
We got Steve idle animations. Let's go talk to this guy that hates us.
Don't hurry back.
What do I have to do to make this guy give me something?
What makes you...
What does he care about?
Oh, now, sport, this is really interesting.
Okay,
Yeah, and don't
it's the
forget...
same thing.
Oh. What? Sorry, sport. What makes you...
I don't freaking know. This place is still around and it's unfortunate. I guess I could go to the lodge. There you go.
I take it you wish to be initiated into the mysteries of the Order of the Harvest Moon.
Not really.
Very well. Know then that securing the application was but the first step on your road to enlightenment. Now you must complete a series of tasks to prove your worthiness as an initiate.
What kind of tasks?
Minor pranks, really.
Minor pranks?
Overly difficult. More tests of wit than prowess. But to complete them you must, if you wish to enter these walls.
Minor prank, eh? I'll bet. What have you got in mind?
There is in Harvest a man named Mr. Johnson. He owns a tucker. It is his pride and joy. I should like you to put a scratch in it.
A scratch? That's all?
I feel like no one does.
Said a minor prank.
The lodge has died
You will not
in modern times.
vehicle. Really put a single scratch in it. Once you have done so, return here.
I have to put a
and I
single
shall give
scratch.
you your next task.
Okay, I guess. Let's go see what it takes to put dead in his car. Apparently he said he... Yeah, through the night it's away. That's the least that Mr. Johnson deserves? Yeah, okay,
Sorry,
yeah, fair enough.
Steve. Too tired to talk right now.
Let's talk about your car, buddy.
Heck of an automobile, isn't she?
Let me give me the
Shame
detail
I
when
have
you
to
leave her
sit out
alone.
here and watch over her all the time. But if I didn't, those stupid kids might scratch her up playing ball. Don't see why not. I'm mighty particular about my Tucker. I had the garage remodeled like a fortress, so I could lock her up at night and get some sleep.
I'm sure she's safe enough inside.
A few...
Okay, yeah.
Bye now.
I feel like he will, like, kill me if I touch this thing. How do I put a single scratch on it? A key?
Hey! What the hell are you...
Nothing. A pen?
Well, that didn't work. Damn it.
Okay. How would I get in here at night, though? Could go back to the military base. And I want to know what to do here. And I also want to go to the meat plant. My dad won't let me. I wonder if Loomis is okay. Let's go check on Loomis. Is he alive? Did he... Loomis!
Sorry, I don't feel up right
Oh.
now. To talking, that is.
Poor Loomis.
Don't know. Don't know.
Yeah, whatever. Bye, Loomis.
Anytime, kiddo.
He gooned too hard, man. Poor fella. Anything else in here for me? I don't think so. I think I picked everything up that I could get. I need information about Mr. Johnson. I want to check on Boyle too, because I want to know what's up with him saying he was gonna burn the place down if he didn't burn it down. Oh, that blind lady's gone. Boyle?
Sorry, son. No time to talk. Neither rain nor sleet nor snow. I hear you've been spreading all sorts of gossip about me around town.
I didn't mean it.
You've shut your mouth off about Sheriff Dwayne blackmailing me. Not a smart thing to do, given that Dwayne carries a gun. Anyone who can't keep secrets is unworthy of the order. I wish I hadn't already given you that lodge application. Well, don't hold your breath waiting for your mail. That's all I can
didn't
say.
mean it. I didn't think that would happen. Sorry. Sorry.
Don't mumble. Next time you post, don't.
I'm sorry. What's up with this? Oh, is that so? Can I take this, please? I want it. Alright, let's look at this guy again.
Halt! Who goes there?
They tell me my name is Steve.
All right.
I have been
Section
avoiding
21.
him since he killed us.
Keep your distance, son. I wouldn't want to have to blow your head off.
For like 2 whole
that
hours.
Makes 2 of us.
So you're the amnesiac, huh? Just another draft-dodging ploy the way I see it. But at least you're not an alien.
Who are?
Wait,
Colonel,
this already, we don't need to listen.
Goddamn.
Well,
So,
then.
that's when I... Those that's why...
You gotta be careful talking to him. Aliens.
Aside from your commie bastard, your alien from another planet is the greatest threat to our democratic way of life.
That is true.
Did you know that 90% of sightings occur within the area of military installations?
A lot of military people see aliens.
Hell, I shoot at them whenever I see their ships fly over. But my bullets ping harmlessly off of their hulls. I suspect those things operate out of a lodge.
Aliens?
Just try to convince anyone in Harvest of that. I tell you, son, a nuclear holocaust would be preferable to a takeover by big-headed aliens from Pluto. Lucky for us, I'll be making that call when the time comes. Harvest. That might work out. I think you should join the lodge. Your report. Remember.
Okay, let's not talk to him too much. We do have something to do, which is go to this place, the school, and watch those people pork in it. But I kind of want to save it for later. What? What? What are you talking about? Why do you miss key moments? I don't know, dude. That's on you. It's got nothing to do with us. What happened to Mr. Johnson? Nothing. We gotta key his car because the cultists are telling us to. But we need to find a way to not have Mr. Johnson find out. So that's what I gotta do. But first I gotta watch these 2 people have sex. That's our next task. And I feel like because I could wander around aimlessly and talk to people again after and leave that for me next time, or I could leave this one like specific goal and remember what I have to do the next time I play the game, which will probably be in like 2 or 3 days. Because I feel like I'll if I stream tomorrow, I'll want to stream something else. Might stream Reseteer. You know, ad break. 9-hour Reseteer stream. So I think we'll go watch them pork it. That'll be the first thing we see next time I play Harvester. We can watch them pork it. What do you say, boys? Might stream Sims 4 pregnancy. I don't think I'm gonna stream Sims 4 pregnancy. What does that even mean? Let me see. Oh shoot. It says this game is 7 to 9 hours long. That's very reasonable for me. 2 or 3 Harvester streams. Pregnant. What is wrong with you? Okay, let me save this appropriately. You get this done in no time? Yeah, actually, this game is shorter than I thought it was. I thought this game is shorter than I thought it was gonna be. The broom closet. You have to go to the broom closet so I don't forget, you know? Yeah, I thought this game was longer. By Harvester. You know, even though this game is known for its gratuitous violence, I haven't seen that much violence yet. Except for that one time we got killed. That was only like one time. Oh, and I guess that one time that child got lobotomized. But it's not been so bad. I can't wait till we get a gun. Then it will be bad. Because I definitely think if I get a gun, I want to go around kill everybody and harvest the town. But so far, it's pretty lukewarm. Pretty lukewarm, not too bad, not too shabby. We still got 6 hours left. Probably actually like, no, I'd say 6 hours, because I did die that one time and get set back by not saving, but I sped run through everything, so that's fine. I love how I'm looking how long to beat Harvester, and the AI thing for Google says it can take around 50 to 70 hours, and then I look down at howlongtobeat.com and it says like 7 hours. Thank you, Google AI. I can always rely on you to give me accurate information. So reliable. Yeah, seems about 6 hours? 6 to 9 hours. AI's so cool. It's very efficient. It's very efficient. Really tells me what I need to know. That's alright. This game is pretty dope though. I like it. I like it. Everyone's weird. I like the wasp lady. She's weird. And Mr. Loomis. Poor Mr. Loomis. Can't believe 3 hours all he achieved was getting Mr. Loomis whipped for gooning. Never goon, guys. Never goon. Yeah, tomorrow I'm not gonna promise if I stream it'll be recent here, but it might be. But, you know, I will never. That's right, don't be. That's what I like to hear. That's the message of the day, of this Harvester stream, just don't goon. Capitalism, Poe, that's right, that's right. That's exactly right. Isn't Poe? Who says Poe? Oh, it's the little Koopo guys from Final Fantasy, isn't it? What are they called? What are they actually called? Are they called Koopos? I don't know. I don't actually know what they're called. I can't remember. I don't know why I'm acting like I'm a Final Fantasy tourist. I played like 6 Final Fantasy games. I just don't remember. Yeah. It's been a while. Last one I played was Final Fantasy 15. And I like that game. And I want to stream that game soon. Yeah. I don't know. Might do Reset here. Reset is very relaxing. It's a very relaxing game. So is RimWorld. But I think I'll save RimWorld for when I have a lot of free time. Or don't want to stream anything but still feel like I should stream. Because I probably just play RimWorld in my free time anyway. Harvester was very fun though. I'm excited to see the end of the city, the town, whatever this place is. I like arson, and I like violence. In video games, of course. because sometimes it's like Harvester and funny things happen. I don't know, I can't really defend myself on this one. I don't know what I'm saying, chat. It fried my brain. Extreme violence, that's right. Extreme unadulterated violence. Yeah, so might be this. Next time might be Reseteer. There was another game I wanted to play, but I don't remember. And I also want to start streaming Dragon Quest 11. So who knows? Alright, I'm gonna dip now, because I've been yapping for like 5 minutes about absolutely nothing. I'm just saying words that don't mean anything. I'm just like saying words like a toddler. Saying sounds just because of how they sound. Not because they have any meaning to them. Alright, I peace out. Peace out, gang. Thanks for watching me play Harvester. And thanks for cheering for Loomis. I miss him already. Bye-bye. Salute emoji. Yeah, I slept at 7 AM yesterday, and then I woke up at 4 PM, so I want to sleep early so that doesn't happen again. Alright, peace. Peace. Piss. Little piss joke. Little piss boy words. Haha. Yeah, I'm leaving. Bye.